A lot of blood.
Oh yeah,
Like
so
campaign.
in this particular encounter, a giant who guarded a water temple was killed along with all the other guards, and then they destroyed the water temple.
Damn.
Can't believe they would do that. Poor water temple.
This game is private and I must log in to access it.
Yeah, I also had that experience. But then I logged in and it froze and broke, so...
Are you only seeing the gray background?
I'm only seeing the gray background.
Yeah, same here.
I pressed login and now I'm only seeing a gray background.
Oh my god.
What?
Well, Roll20 is still working.
Wait, and I logged in no problem, nothing happened, like, I don't understand.
I'm gonna hit
it's black.
refresh.
That's a black background now.
Well, it's like a mottled gray background.
Yeah,
It's like
textured
cloth.
with, and like, is there a really thin black border on the right?
No.
There is a black line on the right.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm just going to go ahead and use the join link instead, because this is all kinds of busted.
Login,
This
sign
might
up.
be working better? I have a picture of an anvil. Well, no, I have a prompt.
No,
I mean, I got
it's
to this
just
prompt
completely
before.
right.
Oh, maybe I have to close this. And I'll release my character and I can requested user does not exist.
Yeah,
No,
we get
I'm
to
getting this error now too.
Yeah, we get to the join game session part.
Well, okay, so I went to join.
You have to close all
and-
your Foundry tabs and then click the join link. That worked for me.
Okay, let me look through my 229 tabs.
You have 200 tabs open.
I mean,
I know some people
RAM
do
is
that.
pretty cheap, so, you know, why not?
That's true. Every Microsoft update, the Xbox downloads like an additional RAM card.
Good thing we're playing on Xbox.
I'm on the
I've-
Xbox.
Wait, is there another way to play D&D? Isn't it an Xbox exclusive?
Yeah, Matt's probably thinking of Pathfinder, which is like
Oh
for
yeah,
Mac.
yeah. Well, that's PlayStation. Of course.
Okay, that was a really cool idea, Tim. I really appreciated what you suggested, but also it didn't work because I didn't have any.
Oh, no,
That's-
I have the gray background of the line.
Oh my god.
Alright, welcome to the gray background with the line session, everyone. Let me fix this real quick. Which I can fix due to my superior intellect and vast brain.
Restart.
I'm going to try turning the server off and on again.
Oh no, they're gonna kick me too then.
You're gonna kick you too, you just been kicked.
Damn. You lost connection to the server. Maybe
Maybe I
leave it
should
here.
not have left the server on all week, but potentially that was a bad idea.
Oh.
I see.
Maybe rebooting the server might have been a good idea before we started. Alright, if you click the join link, it should be fixed now.
Better not be lying. Better not be lying.
I mean, you're allowed to be lying and wait, but
Fuck you.
Oh,
Unsuccessful. Joining game. What happened?
ooh, I have a white background with. Oh no, it's a gray background with black.
nah, it's fine.
Yeah, how about it?
Yeah, it's function.
Be Gucci.
Got it. First try.
In!
First try.
Classic. Turn it off and back on again.
You're lucky it worked, because you don't want to know what we would have done to you if it didn't work.
What?
You don't want to know.
Ominous.
I'm getting death threats from my players now.
Death threats! Did I ever say death threats? No!
Yes.
It'd be far worse.
Well,
Clearly
cancel
produced a
your
death threat.
We were gonna cancel you on Twitter. Come on!
I clearly
Dude, that's
produced this
way
death
worse.
threat.
That is way worse. That's way
No,
worse.
it's better because then you get off of Twitter.
I could clearly
killed.
produce death threats.
We could be killed, or worse, canceled on Twitter. That's
dies.
Zoomer Hermione.
Everyone dies twice. Once physically, and the second time on Twitter.
Oh, rip. Rip twice.
Once you get the twit longer on you from the troll in the bathroom, it's over. Is everyone here now? Did re-logging successfully fix it?
Yes, that worked.
Great success. Alright, I will be playing a recap then. Everyone, and welcome back to Slaypool, where we last left off with Happy Fazellbang traveling on a solo mission to assist what is left of the Resistance. The group was given a number of options from Dast on how to proceed. After some deliberation, they chose to set up on their own, directly south to investigate what had happened with Capcree and what has become of Percy. In remarkable fortune, however, they encountered a man known as the White Lance along the way, who was glad to see the Rising safe and just happened to be in the area with his airship nearby. He offered to take the group with him over the canvas world to the new Capcree headquarters. Along the way, he had a chat with everyone in the group, offering his dreams, hopes, and desires for the future. He spoke to Angie looking for her assistance in reforming Capcree. He reached out to Calcivier and Wielder as well, offering his support and providing additional magical armaments. And throughout, he asked the group how Vonari was holding up, though did not speak with her himself. And he explained that while he did not fully support Percy, he thought Percy was the best hope for standing up to the Conclave, and that he had limited time left due to the augmentations that empower him being inherently tied to the Stone Dragon. The Stone Dragon disappeared, so too does he. Vonari later used her magic to commune with Alex to assuage some of her doubts and to speak with her family. Her brother did not respond, but her father did. Vonari asked if the Rising was trustworthy. It was. She asked if Regimund was trustworthy. He was not. Finally, she asked if Tvar was trustworthy. He was. The group later met with Percy, who revealed his involvement with all the world's woes and personally harming the Rising, and his shortcomings with trusting Fate, who later went on to betray him. In a deranged rant, he spoke his desire for a world with less magic and power, that he was god of everything, and that everything he did was to justify this end, expressing great remorse for the personal harm he had done to the Rising and the assumed loss of Isaac, but not to any of the other people he had harmed along the way, and then proposing the Rising work with him to his own ends. However, he offered his unconditional support in defeating their mutual enemies in the Preacher and the Conclave. The Rising, especially Isaac, were disgusted by him and took their leave after taking thousands of gold's worth of supplies from Capcree. They were stopped on the way out, however, by the White Lance, who revealed himself to be Vonari's brother, and due to his augmentation he was unable to resist Percy's commands, but saw Percy as a necessary evil to work with, albeit a dangerous person who had lost his mind after being betrayed by fate. He offered his support in taking Percy down eventually, and he also explained that he and Vonari's mother had lost faith completely after recent events, and the group has further allies to the west. 3 questions remain. Can Percy really be trusted? What did Alex mean about Regimund and Tvar? And what lies in store in the Bronze Gauntlet Badlands?
This music is really good.
Clap, clap, clap.
Welcome back to Slaypool. Applause. So, we are in the world map here because we are in a world map view as we're going to be exploring. The goal is to head towards the Bronze Gauntlet Badlands, which is in this area here. And to get there, you'll have to go this way. Now, you've been given some maps here, which will help you make your way through the mountains and remove the difficult terrain aspect of them, as you're no longer just blindly going through them. But you essentially have a few options here. You can either go through the Swallowed City, which I would not recommend. You could try to go over the rivers, or you could go through a mountain pass, which I'll try to draw here. It's kind of visible in the map itself, but you also have maps in canon. No, well, let me draw.
Is the mountain new? Like this is all new terrain?
That's correct. There you go. That's as good as we're going to get. So you can see how there's sort of like a pass in between that you can go through. And then this is likely the quickest way through, according to the information that you've been given by the White Lance.
the pass through the mountains, does it appear on the map as an actual trail or a pass that's been discovered, or is that...
Well, if you look at the map here, you can see that I've kind of intentionally put like sort of a gap in the mountains. That's what this pass is here.
What is the situation that the party's in at the very moment? Are we still in Percy's clutches? Are we among the population?
You are in the population in sort of the surrounding outlying area from Capcree. This is previously part of Nipri Peninsula, but is now part of Capcree, as it's all been folded in under his name. So there's
my first inclination is to ask random people on the street, just basically gather information about the road that lies ahead of us. Also sort of like spread seeds of our own existence. Maybe this should be Isaac specifically that does this, because shapeshifter. But anyway, I think that we should get information from somebody other than Percy. And I think that while we're here, since we're planning probably not to come back here on peaceable terms for a while, maybe we should try to talk to people and be like, hey, no matter what happens, we're on your side.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, that makes sense. I can wander around as Zanji and
Get the lowdown from the point of view of the people.
I mean, if Angie gets seen, it won't really be a lowdown. It won't be like lots of people clamoring.
Needs a lowdown, and you can have a hoedown.
Yeah,
Everyone,
I mean,
let's
it's
go.
lower than literally the guy sitting on
and
top.
then Angie will go get the hoedown.
Okay. What about like Growdown, the Pokemon?
Is that a Pokemon?
Yeah, I'm just saying it wrong to try to force the rhyme. It's the legendary from Ruby.
Yeah.
I know my Pokemon. I played those games. But yes, just to reiterate and be perfectly clear, you are outside of the main Capcree compounds, though this area is largely Capcree controlled. So Harmony Patrol people are wandering the streets. People here are a lot better off than the rest of this area, which is henceforth called the Canvas World. I believe I've said this a few times. It appears in the recap titles, but this is essentially the area directly beneath the Stone Dragon Egg. And the Crucible.
We're gonna find a random painting and then go through the painting, the painted world.
It's called the Canvas World because in this area you can shape things as you see fit if you're an aspect.
We have some aspects.
Yeah, and Calsevier had shaped the world. Remember, a bunch of arrowheads and bombs were made?
You're right. Yeah. I mean, I guess that qualifies.
Bullets. On the topic of bullets, actually, it should be mentioned for the thousands of viewers who are waited on this with bated breath. What did they get? Everyone, what did you get from the shopping trips?
I got a bag of infinite bullets.
Pow! Pow!
I also got a Capcree loader and bullets over Revivify, so now I can shoot people to wake them up. So don't die or I'll shoot you.
I'll shoot you to life.
I got Wand of Detect Magic, Eyes of Minute Seeing, Goggles of Night, Cloak of Protection, Stone of Good Luck, Potion of Growth, Ring of Water Walking, Rope of Climbing, some diamonds, and some healing potions.
Nice. Any other exciting pickups, everyone?
I got a bunch of potions and what else did I get? Oh, some more diamonds.
Got some potions, got some lotions, going to sail the ocean. Cause a commotion.
Diamonds, because we can actually revive people here. In theory.
True.
At least we think we can.
I received the magical agile shield of the 1,000 blades.
Oh yeah?
Ooh.
Tell us more.
You get to hit people with a shield.
Yeah, it turns turns normal weapons into magic weapons for a turn when I draw them, and also finesse weapons for a turn when I draw them.
Huh.
But it doesn't work with every weapon. Just most weapons. And only for a turn.
That's really cool. So, like, you draw them, so, like, you have to put it back away and then take it out?
No, actually,
Every
it just
turn?
doesn't function at all between, I think it's short rests. It might be long rests. I have to, like, I can only use a given weapon one time, and then I have to use a different weapon next turn.
Yeah, it's per
Oh!
short rest.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, there it is.
Yeah, 1,000 blades.
So those are the magic items that we've all got. So if someone pulls out one of these things and you're like, wait a minute, they didn't have that. Please stop DMing me. Don't send me letters saying to cancel Tim. Please don't cancel Tim.
Oh.
Don't cancel me either. No one is canceled here. But yeah, there we go. That's it. So, anyway, which path do you want to take? Do you want to head straight for there? Do you want to go up through this lake area?
We were gonna do the lowdown and the hoedown, remember?
Lowdown on the hoedown first, right? Right. Okay, Calcivir, in that case then, since you brought it up, let's see you bring up the people, I guess. Make a persuasion check, just to try to talk to people and hear them out, etc.
I'm gonna see if this worked. It did work. I did okay.
Hey, that's mediocre. Good job.
Go take K to mediocre.
That is average. Kind of.
So what exactly are you saying to these people? Well, not exactly, but just generally.
Yeah, generally. And probably like crafting the message better after some initial probing. But trying specifically to get to different communities in the area. And just being like I guess there's two halves to the message. One is a message of reassurance that somebody will be looking out for the common man again, and maybe trying to understand what Percy has been doing to the people lately, what's been going on with respect to Capri while we've been gone. And then also, like, our own imminent safety, like, hey, the world has changed. Do you know anybody in the area who has ventured beyond the borders of the city? What have they told you about the paths to the sprawl? How do you transfer information and goods between locations? How do you transfer people between locations? Are there services? Are there tools or processes that people use?
Well, for the first one, they seem generally like apathetic to what you're trying to say, as they feel protected already from Percy. What you would get from the people is that essentially they have concentrated all of their forces in this small area and have let the rest of the world basically sink, is the mentality of the people in this area. There's not enough resources to cover everyone, and the resources that are there are contested by enemy forces. We'll just try to protect ourselves and make our way through it. And there's this sort of defeatist mentality that kind of permeates everywhere. Like, they just need to make it through whatever this is, and then things will be better, maybe. However, that glimmer of hope is starting to fade away as the years press on. It's not like absolute depression, it's just sort of a resignation, if that makes sense. Like, we've been like this for so many years, this might just be the new normal.
Yeah, let's hope it stays this good.
I can't relate to that at all. Not like that's been like the universe for 2 years.
As for people that have made their way out, there are rumors of some sort of a rebellion that exists. People that are capable of fighting off the monsters and things that exist in the Canvas world that actually go from place to place and they deliver messages. For trading, there isn't really a lot of trading that gets done in the area. They just mostly are self-contained communities that are able to be self-reliant to some extent, whether it be through magic, things like plant growth and things, or whether it be some other method. They've found some way to keep their community safe, and no one really wants to venture past their borders, with the exception of a few rare individuals or the leaders of the factions. However, make an investigation check. This can be investigation with charisma or intelligence, whichever one is equally not useful to your character.
Nice.
That's a good way to put it.
Investigation. I'm pretty sure that both of those I'm bad at. What was the other one?
Investigation and intelligence or charisma is what I said.
Ah, yes. My 9 intelligence or my 9 charisma.
Yeah.
Great. Alright, what did I learn about bananas?
So, there are some absolute lunatic traders out there, and you try to find information about them, but the people you're talking to really have no idea what that would entail, and you don't really know how you would find somebody of that sort either. You don't have the connection.
That makes sense.
But there are rumors of a traitor in this world.
Well, I share what I've learned with the party.
Like
Mostly
a traitor
that
to
people
Capri?
are mostly feeling safe, and we can leave these people alone for a while. They're not in imminent danger.
That's good. One less thing to worry about.
I go around to Zanji and try to find like my old unit and just generally be seen.
Alright, go ahead and make an investigation check for Angie here.
My character's not on the scene, so I can't click him and do the thing.
If you go into the top,
Actors.
there's an yeah, there you go.
It's
There might be some
investigation.
interesting lore about which people died. Half of the old unit is here.
It's on the
They're drinking
20
themselves
or
stiff.
the 2.
It's a 2.
It was on the 20 for a second, and then it like flipped over.
7 total.
Oh, the horrors of real dice.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing now.
So, thanks to this beautiful 2 roll, and being Angie of all people, as you're walking through the streets, you are just swarmed with people that look up to you, like, "Oh my God, it's Angie! It's Angie!" And you spend so much time dealing with the people that you get no useful information about your squad.
Okay, well, that's the secondary objective, so I guess I'll try to reassure people that we're working on it, and we're going to try to fix things, and to remember the things that I showed them, that Capri can be more than just looking out for itself, it can look out for the people too. And
Okay.
also, like, remind them of the people in the sprawl and Allen Tree and stuff that we're going to work together to help them out and restore United Slave Pool once again, because now it's divided in geography as well as in spirit.
Okay, go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage on this case.
Okay, now I have this, so I can do that. 18.
Hooray. So, with an 18, the people that are listening, there are other members of the Harmony Patrol throughout here, and they have largely been... they've had their spirit broken by the world time and time again, and Angie at this point has become a myth. Seeing that the Rising is back, and seeing Angie going around telling everyone that things can be back to not even the way they were before, but even better, you see like there's a glimmer of hope back in people's eyes.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of hope, do they have like regular water, or is everything just hope water?
No, they have regular water as well. Those come from like reservoirs and aquifers and such.
I'll let it be known kind of generally that I'm joining with the Rising. I know that like we've had our differences in the past, but grown past it, and it's important to work together in these times. I'll be an example of like us working together with people that I don't like, because Angie had that very public falling out with the Rising at one point.
Yeah, we thought that sucked. We like the Rising. We like Angie too.
Hell yeah. I'll give that guy a high five.
You'll never wash that hand again.
He probably wasn't to begin with.
Or
We don't wash a lot. Water's scarce.
Wait. Is the ocean gone, Pog?
I mean, the ocean's there. It's just like Nyaxanchi.
Ugh. What happens if you boil Nyaxanchi? Sorry, this is way off topic.
I don't know. We'll find out.
and those
If you ever
big
boil
big
for-
lakes are hope water.
Mm-hmm.
So they go into the Nyax Ocean. So I'm curious what happens when they meet.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll ever actually go to the edge. Well, I guess we will at some point, but not really any on the way.
It probably turns into the gray material and just kind of settles.
Okay.
That's what
I'll-
happens when it met just in solid form.
I will call that the end of my expedition, Pog.
All right. Anything else people would like to do in this hoedown?
Wielder is just preparing to set out. He's not going to talk to anyone.
Okay.
Herring, huh? It's ominous.
Well, we're going on the journey. You gotta prepare.
Yeah, I'm glad at least one of the members of the group is trying to prepare for things.
Well,
It'd
that's
be
what
bad if
everyone
I-
else is doing too. They're just talking to people to prepare.
True.
Yeah, just because I care about people doesn't mean that I don't care about
Yeah.
myself.
Is that true?
Wielder's just because Wielder only cares about the work.
Hey,
You
Wielder
don't
doesn't
need
care
to
about me?
care.
Do these people seem like they still
Well,
like the
this
Conclave,
is
or do
part
they
of
all
the
hate the
work.
Conclave?
People here hate the Conclave.
Cool, I'm gonna try and recruit people to be Alexis. Then.
Okay. Go ahead and make persuasion checks.
Yeah, okay.
In that case, this is just be a standard roll.
I'm very good at that, don't you know?
They are like at war with the Conclave, so you're not going to get a lot of pro Conclave people. Oh my god, that was almost a 20.
Well, it's a 7.
People are amazed that Vonari Kovath is here, but they're not necessarily like religious sorts. So you get a sense that they're glad you're here. They support you, but they're not really willing to believe in a god, because what god would let this happen?
All right.
All right, and that's the hoedown. Something more festive than atheism.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, they're free to believe what they want. Doesn't matter to Alex.
True. So, everybody, we have had 2 weeks to prepare for this. Who is the guide?
I guess I am. Despite having the best perception by far, but no one else can really guide other than Isaac.
Yo, the Atlantic Canada accent comes out with the word far there.
Are there?
He said far. And it's like, yo, that's Atlantic Canada. Let's go.
I didn't even notice. There you go. So,
That's Irish.
It slips out every now and then.
Ireland and Canada are actually very similar to each other in some respects.
That's true.
For example, hockey. They both like hockey.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Ireland's hockey is on grass.
I mean, Nova Scotia's literally New Scotland, so
Dude, you just pissed off all of our Irish fan base by calling them Scotland.
but I didn't.
Do you have a fan base?
Yeah,
Yeah.
millions.
We had
Subreddit's
like
very active.
double
in charge
digit
of our
views
Twitter
of the
account.
videos. Wait, what?
Yeah, we have an official Twitter account.
Oh, okay.
I-
Anyways, guide. It is time
Roll D20, Matt, I think. I think that's
to
the
roll
rule.
survival,
Oh, never mind.
which is technically a D20 roll, so you're not wrong.
Well,
I was wrong in spirit and in execution.
I was almost at 20 again. So what? 14.
All right. This is not great. We were looking for a 15 here, but it's not a huge failure.
Flash of
There's-
genius.
Okay.
20.
This is a mild success, but it. Oh, you're right. You have +6 now, not
Yeah.
plus
Yes,
5.
it's higher now.
All right. Due to succeeding by 5 or more, you get a +2 bonus. Roll 2d6 +2. Somebody who'd like to roll on this counter table.
Ooh, I can.
Okay.
I'm very good at rolling 2d6. I have a lot of practice from the other campaign.
Naked Act does that. Ooh.
12.
12. 12!
That's a full success.
12!
Real good.
Let's go! All right. 12. As you are wandering through, I would like our lookout here to look out.
Is that me or is it someone else?
I
I'm
think
the
it's
scout.
it's Defender.
Yes, wielder
No,
defender
there's 4 of
combo.
us, there's 4 rolls.
The defender can
Def-
assist too, I think, is the rule that I did just to make up for Jazz not being here. I miss Jazz. I wish
Uh,
you'd come back.
So that means it's Cal is the lookout then. Cal, are you the lookout?
No, it's
Um,
wielder and defender essentially.
yeah, I
Oh.
thought that it was Defender. I actually don't think
Defender
that Cal has a
plus
job.
A.
He must be the gatherer then.
Cal,
the
I think,
forger.
is co-hunter with Wielder
Okay.
plus.
Yeah. So the defender is our lookout.
Alright,
Beautiful.
23.
All right. So there's 2 parts to this. So this is a joint encounter. There's 2 parts. Number 1, you notice that you are being followed by a contingent of Harmony Patrol soldiers that aren't they're not following you directly for the sake of following you. They're just moving in the same general direction. Scout, make a perception or investigation check. Either is fine.
1 second, my hands are wet. It's definitely investigation. It's +5. Can someone roll for me, please? Rain, can you roll? I trust your dice more.
Sorry, I just drew on the map and I don't know how or why or what to do to get rid of it. What am I supposed to do? Roll 2d6 plus something, maybe?
Never mind, I'm good.
Oh.
9.
Good.
I'll say a flash of genius, which I might.
Do you have
This
flash?
is perception.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is an
Uh,
investigation.
and that could be 15. Yeah,
That seems like 2
I'll
great
use
points.
it. I'll use it.
Hooray!
All right.
I'm more smart now.
Flash of Genius is so good.
So, with this particularly good roll from Defender here, Defender is watching and they notice that this group is ready for combat. But they're also ready to attack and leave. Like they're a mobile team, right? They're not there for the long haul. They don't have huge preparations. They're just going out into this open area. They're going to fight with whatever they have, and then they're going to go back. just from observing their patterns and like what they have on them. Either they're a scouting party that happens to have a bunch of spell capsules and an oversized, almost ballista-like crossbow, or they're just there to do something and leave.
I
Now,
want the crossbow.
Angie, you
Oh.
notice ahead of you, making no attempt to disguise itself, floating around is a beholder wearing a crown.
Ooh, that's the beholder I need to get a scope.
Oh, were they out here to kill the beholder, or were they here to kill us?
Beholder, it sounds like. They
guess-
were just... They weren't tracking us.
I come back to the group to make this report. I guess to say, should we loop back and offer assists? I mean, this is the beholder y'all told me about, right? The one that gave me the cool ass scope. So
I
I mean, if we're in the area already, we should help them. We
Yeah.
could save their lives, potentially.
a
Oh, yeah,
beholder
that
this
too.
close.
Now, Angie, could you also give me a perception check just for general, like, lay of the land type?
yes, I can do that.
Very nice.
12. Unless I get a flash of genius.
No flash of genius on this with the potential beholder fight coming up.
Good idea, yeah.
The area ahead gets increasingly and significantly more swampy, I guess is the way to put it. And the swamp water is pure Nixon-chi. So moving around will be difficult in the area. Of course, the beholder floating around does not care about this.
I'll need to lure the beholder out of it. I report to the group.
That could
It
work.
should be pretty easy if we just set up a fucking catapult at the edge and shoot it. Like, it'll either run away or come kill us.
Maybe that's why they brought a ballista?
You could offer
Alright.
support with your rifle.
Yeah, let's go say hello to them. Or I could support them by using the ballista.
Any objections?
None from me.
Hey, the group beneath you is 3 people. One of them carries the ballista, the other one is carrying these large bolts, and there's a third person as well.
Hello. I'm Angie. It's good to see you. Do you have your, I guess, report, name, ranks, and purpose?
I'm in charge here. Hello, my name is Darius. I am part of the Shrike team. We've been sent to deal with what appears to be one of the monsters that have come in the area. However, a preliminary scouting investigation has shown that the monsters have been defeated by an even stronger monster. We've come to clip it with this ballista to determine its capacity for pain.
Well, with the support of us here, we could simply just take care of the problem.
I suppose. He motions over to one of the guys there, and you can see another member of the Harmony Patrol who has like these cool-looking binoculars. These are binoculars of life-seeing. We were going to attempt to shoot it after maintaining its vitals to determine how much health it has.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
He-
We could run away if it seems really hard, but, you know, we're pretty good at things.
Correct.
Has it been fighting before? Do you suspect it's low on health?
No, it has mostly destroyed everything that has come in its general vicinity. We don't know what it is.
It's a beholder wearing a little crown.
A beholder wearing a crown. How ghastly. Well, I am a servant of Capcree and His Majesty the new King Percival. So, I will fight to defend my people. And you see Darius nods. Good. That was Julian's. And then finally, please, announce yourself, Alex. You see one of the guys steps forward. Hello, I'm Alex.
Oh, different Alex, I see.
I'm named after him.
Well, I can tell we're gonna be good friends. So let's kill ourselves a beholder and make the region safer. Oh, these are the Rising. They're not part of Capcree. But they are still pretty okay at killing things. And I'll introduce them all.
We've heard Percival has said that you are allies of Capcree that are working with us. We will offer you what support we can, though we are not nearly to your pedigree. We have a total of 6 shots that we can provide.
And what's loaded into those shots?
He takes one of these bolts out, and the bolt is so heavy that the guy struggles to lift it.
Oh, the catapult is not a Capcree catapult. It's not a loader. Okay.
I think it's just a ballista, isn't it, right?
It's like a miniature ballista or like an extremely heavy crossbow.
Right, okay.
Take your pick. This is a Titan bolt.
What can
I'm
I tell
proficient with
about
Titan
it through
crossbows.
looking at it?
Sorry.
Very few people can use a Titan bolt. However,
What's that?
if you are strong enough, it has immense devastation.
Oh shit, that's boiling over.
What's
And
that made out of?
It's essentially like really crappy iron, like really low quality metal. But the metals that have been chosen, Wielder, you would know this immediately, are known for their density rather than any other property. Essentially, this is like borderline between like an arrow and then just like a catapult bullet, essentially. Like it's just the
Yeah.
raw force of things is the motivator. And above board, to use this ballista effectively, to use a Titan crossbow requires 16 strength to use effectively. Otherwise, you have disadvantage. It also weighs 50 pounds. Each of the arrows weighs 5 pounds.
Jesus.
Damn.
You couldn't fucking use that in our weight system.
What's the range of it?
What proficiency is required for a Titan crossbow?
Just any crossbow proficiency. It's effectively like any other crossbow. It's just way bigger and way heavier. So if you know how to use a crossbow, you know how to use this. This one is exceptionally long range as well. It's 200, 800, and it does 2d12 damage.
Oh, you have sharpshooter, right?
Am I in this scene?
Yes.
Yeah, you're in the scene.
Yeah, that's what I.
I mean, we're all sitting
Excuse
here
me.
talking.
Could I put my hands on that for a minute?
Certainly. Wouldn't mind not having to carry this around. You know how it is.
Fucking spoiling over again.
Emotions are boiling over.
So he hands you this.
What's the release mechanism of the thing? Like, if I put it up to my shoulder and keep my finger off the trigger, what does that look like?
What do you...
It doesn't have a trigger mechanism, right? You don't like depress something underneath to cause the bolt to go forward.
The trigger mechanism is effectively like a bolt in the side of it that you release forward to undo the lock. which is why it requires strength to use effectively, because you have to hold it up and then you have to essentially push the lock because of the just immense amount of pressure on the string here. To put it from storing all this power and then to actually release the lock requires a lot of strength to use properly.
How many of these devices are known to the forces of man?
There are a few. They're not very common. The materials in the crossbow itself are quite expensive, as the string would snap in most cases, but it also has to be lightweight enough to be portable without requiring a team.
Wielder, could you take a close look at this and see if you could reproduce it? And I'm like easily lifting it and hefting it and showing the different parts of it.
Yeah, I'm assuming the mechanism's pretty simple. It's just it's the strengths that are the engineering challenges.
Exactly,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be some points of weakness where it's attached at
Yeah.
the ends.
It's
How
gotta
you
be
make sure not to.
reinforced.
You got to make sure that the string stays safe. So like how you secure it is probably a bit different.
Yeah.
Crossbows are already designed for a lot of these stressors, but these are turned up to 11.
Yeah,
So there's probably a
exactly.
few tricks that you have to put into place with
Right,
how you secure
like-
even like rivets along the main body.
Fantasy engineering, everybody.
Hey, Pog, you said these
Yeah.
bolts were kind of more like bullets than bolts?
More like bullets from
Well-
like a catapult.
AKA
Because
a rock.
yeah,
Like
it's
a
just
big, heavy rock.
I did
These-
just buy a bag of infinite bullets, so it's funny that you use that word.
No, it's just like these things are not like the best arrows in terms of fletching. They're just designed for their weight primarily. It's like we've got this thing that shoots very heavy objects that is somehow handheld. So here's like a heavy object. It's really difficult to make like a well-made arrow that is also 5 pounds.
I'm hearing that I don't have any of those in my pouch.
No, you will like these arrows are the size of your forearm.
Okay.
I guess bigger than Angie's forearm. I don't know how big Angie is.
And just a little bit shorter. It's just like of middling height.
Oh, okay.
I'm left wanting for sufficient appreciation for your time this evening. We appreciate your showing us this device.
I mean, Cal, can you use it effectively? I mean, if
Oh,
we
it would
get
be
a
no
battle-
problem. This
Well-
is almost designed for me.
It won't encumber you?
Perhaps on the way in, but during a fight, I can draw it, I can aim it, I can pull the bolt.
I'm assuming one of these people could already use it.
They couldn't actually. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, Darius then explains, I can't really use this effectively myself either, which is why we have a team of 3. One to load the bolts in, one to help
Ah.
hold it, and then I to fire.
That's good that we showed up then.
He nods. We
Do you
just
have other
planned
weapons?
a few. Ironically, I use crossbows myself, albeit far more sane crossbows. Incidentally, by the way, D&D Beyond not letting me make mundane weapons is really upsetting for this exact purpose.
Yeah.
Hey, my pasta's done.
Nice.
Now I have to get it out of the Dutch oven. I shouldn't have cooked pasta on something so heavy.
Wonder if they could like make a harness or something for carrying it.
Are we stealing these guys' crossbows or not?
For this fight, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let us go on to the fight. We'll have to lure it out of the swamps. If we fight it on the swamps, we're gonna have a lot of problems. Do we have any idea how we're gonna do that? Or we're just gonna shoot it from really far away and hope it gets mad.
I think that's the best course. I mean, I got this new ring, so I don't know if the swamp's going to be too much of an issue for me. I could go up and try to pull it out if it doesn't follow once you shoot it.
Unfortunately, I did not prepare, water walking or anything. I didn't expect overland travel to need it.
Okay, so we're kind of left with shooting it from really far away and hoping he gets mad.
How many bullets do we have for this?
6.
Indeed. Thus, I prefer not to test fire the weapon, for want of ammunition.
I mean, you can pick the bullet back up. It's made of extremely dense metal.
We can do a number of
Do you
things
not
to
know
help.
the physics of the universe?
No.
I suppose not, since you use these expendable ammunition. No, any arrow or bolt has a 50% chance of destruction upon landing.
Oh, well, what if we just shot it really high into the air and caught it, and then it wouldn't land?
It does. It's heavy, and it would be traveling very fast.
Only the greatest of monks could catch an arrow that does 2d12 damage, as to catch arrows does 1d10 plus dex. I say in character, in a way that makes sense in the setting.
Oh, see.
Guy clearly understands the mechanisms behind this crossbow.
Speaking of things that are completely in character, I want to point out of character that this agile shield of the 1,000 blades functions with arrows or bolts, and therefore my Titan crossbow is, for one turn, a finesse weapon.
Ooh. That doesn't mean anything for ranged weapons. Ranged weapons already use dex.
It means it's cool.
It means it's cool.
Yeah. Means you can hold it with one hand.
That's almost light, except that it doesn't even do that. Ranged light weapons. Oh, sad time.
Yo, imagine someone dual wielding Titan crossbows.
Dude, a
Imagine
wild magic barbarian could do that.
a wild magic gnome barbarian.
They have an ability to make their weapons light.
Okay, but
Yo,
light
new
ranged
build.
weapons don't do anything.
Yeah, light ranged weapons don't do anything. You can't twiff ranged weapons.
Like
we actually
with-
studied this in great detail for the Hunters campaign.
I had to make a feat for my hunter's character that says I can twiff ranged weapons.
Yeah, everything that refers
Homebrew
to
the
light
feat.
also specifies melee. Every rule that refers to a light weapon says a light melee weapon.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Like, we've been saying this, alright?
In any case, this Titan crossbow is not a light weapon, which has no functionality. Instead, it is a finesse weapon, which also has no functionality.
Yeah. Two
Nice.
very different things.
But you look cooler when using it.
True.
Yeah, you get to make swish swish sounds.
You get
That's
to
valuable to
wield
me.
it with ease.
I like the idea, like, for a brief second, it's, like, completely weightless to Cal.
We want to go try and set up? I'll make sure to bless
Yeah.
you guys before you open fire.
Rain, you have sharpshooter, right?
Well, what about that
Indeed.
that thing you were gonna do to hold on, I'm gonna go a little deeper. The thing you were gonna do to check its health. How will that play into this plan?
I mean, someone can wear the goggles.
They're goggles?
Yeah.
I'm saying out of character. Okay,
they're
I thought it was
They're binoculars.
oh,
goggles.
Okay.
They're really thick goggles with no strap.
They weigh 50 pounds. Each lens is 5 pounds.
I'm really good at perception, so
Binoculars
I could...
existed.
Does it
Yeah.
require perception?
It does require perception. So the way it works is you can perceive something, and then if you can perceive it, they must make a saving throw, and if they fail, you get to learn its relative HP.
Alright.
So it's shitty
Are they
birth sight.
only, Are they aware that they are making a saving throw?
They are not.
Okay.
Unless they also have adrenaline.
Hey, they don't know the mechanics yet.
Because think of how awesome that would be to just give some random person anxiety. Just at random points throughout their lifetime, they just have the sudden overbearing feeling of being watched.
Yeah, it's a thing. Happens.
It's called harassment and stalking.
Yeah, but they never know. So it's okay.
Hmm.
I don't think that's how it works.
What?
Anyways, okay.
No harm, no foul. Come on. He says, defending stalking.
Yeah, this is where the omniscient DM comes into play.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, if you'd like to take the shot, let me know if you're taking the shot.
Shot through the heart.
Well, let's try and look at the thing first.
Yeah.
Figure out how tough it is.
Alas, this will only give you its relative HP value.
And it's gonna have more HP than us. Let's be honest.
Oh, it's gonna be at full HP.
Relative to
I was gonna
what?
say it's full.
Yeah.
This enemy has
Okay,
more
okay.
HP than this random NPC.
Vonari, go ahead and give me a perception check if you're going to be doing the scoping
Here, I'll try.
as the perception master.
Hey, so just to clarify what's happening, do we have a visual on the enemy that we are attempting to
do the
assess?
advantage like it's supposed to do.
It's like a quarter mile away at this point, right?
It's far away. At this point, what's happening here is our
14,
our
I guess.
scout found the beholder up ahead and pointed it out to everyone else.
Don't you have
What about
advantage on that?
That was with advantage.
That was with advantage. The roll was a 4 and a 1
Nice.
with a plus 10. So with the 14,
Oh, okay. It was 2 rolls. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do perception.
with a 14, it's far enough away that you don't get a good visual, and thus it has advantage.
So you might say that we're spending a minute observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat.
Yes. Wow. That is a success. This thing has a DC 15. You are unable to see
Yeah.
its health. However, this is one unique case where, because you're far enough away and it doesn't know you're doing it, you actually just succeed. We can effectively take 20 here.
Benevolent DM.
Wow.
But you don't just nail it on your first try. Okay, that's true. That is a feature that Battlemaster has. What would you like to learn about
Ooh.
this creature?
Can how do I put this? Can I check its armor class with my shield on, and then if it's less, take my shield off and check its armor class again? I don't know if this is correct. I just want to know if, like, are these all taken
Yeah,
at the
sure.
same instant a minute in?
Sure, I'll let you do that. Why not?
All right. Sure. I want to know it's whether it has more than my. Oh, I was going to check its strength, but I guess that doesn't matter. I want to know what its armor class is relative to mine, which is 21.
Less.
Then I want to check what its armor class is relative to mine, which is 18.
Equal.
Ooh. And then I want to check what its Constitution score is relative to mine, which is 16.
Greater.
I relay this information to the party.
Ooh, break us off a slice of that conversation.
This thing is full health. It is. That's what you get from the binoculars. It's uninjured.
Is this really our plan to lure it? We're just gonna shoot it and hope it comes to us instead of away from us.
Yeah, I mean, that could work. I also have a way to potentially make its trip take longer. Oh yeah, I could set up web as well. Although, what do
Web, it floats. Web will do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Vortex
A floating
would
orb of
work.
eyes. Actually, let's try this. Let's see
Do
if
we
I can
know
do
the
this.
range on its cones? We know that it has certain properties with its eyes because we apparently know
Maybe
what
a shield with a
beholder
mirror
is.
on it.
Let's see if I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I can. Here's a beholder.
Yeah. I just forgot that web. Like, I was picturing shooting it over it like a net, but that's not how web works.
Hey, this one doesn't have a crown. This isn't the same kind of beholder.
This one's wearing a crown. Beholders wearing crowns are not a different entity. That's some JRPG palette swap that I'm not really willing to entertain. Although it would be funny to imagine that if you put a crown on a beholder, it instantly goes up 4 CR.
That's not the beholder I know. Hold on, let me get you that image.
Are we told why it has a crown?
No, it just is wearing a crown.
Fashionable.
Maybe we could ask it instead of shooting it. But I'm kind of into shooting it because someone asked us to kill it.
Aren't you supposed to investigate the beholder to see if it's worthy of being killed?
It's a beholder.
There.
No.
This is the beholder I know in Faith Images.
Like, this isn't a person, it's a beholder.
Wow, that is a one special beholder image.
That is certainly one E beholder.
Making mac and cheese. Hell yeah.
They drew that with the compass, you can tell.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese is almost done. Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah. What do we know about the abilities of beholder in character? How can we determine that?
Ooh, we can roll nature. Can I roll nature, Pog?
The nature?
Sure.
Or is it Arcana?
I think it's Arcana is like a little bit more fitting.
All right, I will roll Arcana. I have very good Arcana.
Arcana.
13, which is surely higher than its CR.
I just want to see what I know.
Quite a bit. So I'll give you one thing for free that all of you know, which is that beholders have the ability to disable magic in a cone in front of them.
Does that include inherent weapon magic? Like +2 weapons?
Presumably,
we know this
yes.
because of Hellboy.
Yeah, because it's sealess.
Yep, exactly.
So, all of you guys would know that beholders have a number of different eyes that they use, and that the eyes have different abilities. Vonari, I'll let you know the abilities of 3 eyes, and Wielder, I'll let you know the abilities of 4 eyes, and Angie, I'll let you know the ability of 1 eye. And you don't get... So, Angie, you get... it has a paralyzing eye.
Ooh. Which color is the paralyzing eye?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Shit.
I don't know. I could make something up.
Okay, good.
I don't know. So, Vonari, you know there's a disintegration ray, a petrification ray, and a fear ray.
They're all bad.
All right. Come on, different numbers.
All right, we get a reroll.
It's 3 new ones.
So you know that there is a slowing ray, that there is a telekinetic ray, and there is a disintegration ray. I guess Vonari also knew there was a disintegration ray, but you also know this. And then finally a sleep ray.
All right.
Quick question. Does a
we
Revivify
have-
work on someone who's been disintegrated?
No.
Hmm.
But don't die to disintegration, right?
Can Beholder have repeat rays?
Yes.
Ooh.
Are these rays visible, or is it just its vision cone?
It has a number of eye stalks.
And we can
And
tell what
Does it
it's
pick which
using.
one it does, or is it random?
It is
We know.
random. You would know. And you wouldn't know. And you would just know, like, the one. Like, watch out. It's got the paralyzing ray and you won't be able to move.
I say that.
Wielder, it's just trying to figure out if you can tell from what it's using what the effect is for the purposes of support abilities.
No, they don't have any colors.
Yeah, but the eyes, like, can we tell?
Like if you want to try and cut a specific one off.
No, you can't.
Okay.
You
What
you
if
can in theory, but you can't in practice because they're too fast.
Okay. So even using like detect magic to view the school of magic.
You would see all of
It's
them
too
at
fast.
once. It's too
Okay.
fast. You can't
Alright.
you can't react to it. I mean, you could try. You would just fail.
Above board, I was just asking, like, so I could tell if it's worth using Flash of Genius on. That was my end goal here. Like,
Oh.
this is the really dangerous ray. Like, if we see it once and then see it again. Like,
Yeah,
being able
if
to
you
tell,
see it
it's
once,
that one.
you can see that again. I'd allow that. That's
Okay.
That's reasonable.
So the second time someone gets disintegrated, we can help them out.
Well, hopefully the second time someone gets the disintegration thing, the first time they survive because they don't go to 0.
By the way, Darius, super familiar name. Who is that guy?
Me, Darius.
Yeah. Pog, did we know him before the Cataclysm?
I think you may have ran into him. I don't remember. It's just in my list of names.
It happened
It's
2 years ago, so even Keen Mind isn't relevant.
Yeah, it's possible that you ran into them before.
Okay.
Darius is the name of a League of Legends
shit.
character.
He's the guard outside of Plaguebringer.
Alright, are we
He was,
able
no, not Plaguebringer. The dark place that we were told not to go to because I think Tware was
Oh, the
in it.
Sunken City? Yeah.
Yeah. So I say that I was on. I like snap my fingers and like I know you. You were the guard outside of the Sunken City when Slaypool was still together.
Yeah, I did work there for a while. Fat load of good that did.
I'm glad to see you again. I'm glad that you're alive.
It's a tough world out there, but I'm glad you're alright too.
You kind of told us to like buzz off and wouldn't let us in.
Well, do you blame me?
No, I don't blame you at all. It was probably the right choice. Because what we did find in there was unpleasant to say the least.
Just nods.
I think we almost
Well,
died to
that's
the
out there
giants.
now. Just out in the world. Funny how things change, huh?
Also funny
They'll
how
go
things
back.
stay the same.
They'll get better.
Alright, can we get within like 800 feet? That's what we need, right?
Yep. You can see that people have laid down like little planks to move over the Nixonchi in the area. You don't know who's necessarily done this. So you can move around freely as you start approaching this swampy area.
Oh, did we ever figure out its HP?
Uninjured.
Okay, I expected.
Alright. You can attempt to make the shot if you'd like.
Can I cast Bless?
Sure.
I want to upcast it.
Okay.
to 4th level, so I can get all of us, Darius and Alex.
I'm 250 feet away. You can't get me, probably.
Darius and Alex are keeping their distance because
Oh,
you've
okay.
taken their only weapon that is like remarkably effective.
And I'll just do a 2nd level, get all of us. Except unless, I guess, if you don't want it, Isaac, and I don't know how many turns it would take you to get 250 feet away from us.
They have weapons, they're just not like, fight a beholder weapon.
Yeah, but are they going to be within 30 feet of us?
Hey, I have a question, caster, unit, valued party members. What is the range of disintegrate?
If I had to guess, 120 feet. This.
I have a further question. What is the movement speed of a beholder?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
30 to 40, maybe.
All right, I guess let's.
I have a question, valued mathematicians. Is 30 to 40 plus 120 less than 600?
Yes.
The maximum range of a longbow is 600.
The longbow, and the big thing is 800, right? The Titan crossbow.
Yeah, the Titan crossbow.
We have 6 shots with that, and it takes a minute to reload.
But it's got
I
to
can
close
probably
the
do
distance.
a bow running.
So.
Indeed, I can start with the Titan crossbow, but I think that this might be an important component of our plan.
Yeah.
Actually, can I have like a hireling or guardsman reload it if I like hold it out to them as a free action?
Yeah, they can do that. They can load the bow for you.
I guess I'll just do wielder myself and Elsevere, which means I can just use a charge of Ivy.
What about Isaac?
He's too far away.
Oh.
Otherwise,
Isaac, aka Angie.
I don't want to be included in any cones, so I've moved a sizable distance away.
All right.
Actually, I only want to move 150 feet away because my movement speed is very low.
All right.
So, take the shot.
You get to add 1d4 to your shot. Got 1 minute of that. You are muted if you're talking to Cal.
The suspense is killing.
I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, I think that there's probably something else that I should be doing, but I'm trying to figure out macros and how to make attacks.
I mean,
what roll am I making?
You can actually just make a longbow roll because it's going to be the same, right?
Yeah, I think that is going to be the same.
And just substitute the damage for 2d12 plus dex.
I'm gonna. Okay, so my longbow is listed as a plus 11, but I'm gonna use sharpshooter, which I believe means I roll.
You can just type it out. Roll 1d20 plus 11 minus 5 plus 1d4.
20 plus 6.
I would
plus
recommend
1d4.
Not using sharpshooter.
Really?
It feels like you want to get this hit off.
We know its AC is 18, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have like a. If its AC is 18 and I have plus X plus 1d4, that's roughly plus 8.5. So it's literally a 50-50 of hitting. Which means
You have a much better chance if you don't do sharpshooter. Is it 10 damage?
it's like it's like 75% instead of 50%, and then it's it would be up from 2d12 plus 7. Is that right? To 2d12 plus 17.
We've got lots of
That's
inspiration
up
too. We
from
could give you
20
advantage.
to 30.
if you-
Oh my fucking god. This is actually... I think it literally doesn't matter. I think it's just if we want higher variance. I think they're
If you
exactly
miss,
the
we
same
can
distribution.
Yeah, we'll just use inspiration if you miss.
Inspiration, huh?
I think it's worse.
Um,
Go big or go home.
yeah, I feel like this is one of the most intimidating enemies that we've fought, despite mostly fighting bosses, because the risk of failure, while perhaps less likely, is more severe in some respects.
Yeah.
I miss,
Well,
I think. Or it didn't function.
look,
Hold on.
I'll give
I'm
you
gonna do
inspiration.
like a... Oh, sure.
Another one.
Do it again.
That's
There you
more
go.
than 18. So it did function.
All right.
Nice.
So this was with sharpshooter. So roll the damage here.
Wait a sec. Hold on.
Did we use inspiration?
I did.
Hold
yeah.
on.
I don't
Holding.
think the inspiration gives you the D4.
Oh, wait, never mind. I thought that I
I
did
guess.
something
Yeah, I mean,
that
it wouldn't
was-
make a difference here, but yeah.
In this
D4 is only a
case,
1. So
yeah, it went from a 1 to a 3, so it slightly changes the result, but it would have been a hit regardless.
Yeah. Technically, I actually get to roll a third time, so I'm gonna see if it's a crit. It is not a crit. Okay. Now I get to figure out how damage works. So I believe that I replace 1d8 with 2d12,
Okay.
and then I add 17.
All right.
Don't...
yeah.
Wait.
Right. Yeah.
It's actually plus 15. I'm using bracers of archery, and that doesn't count for crossbows.
5 plus
So
10.
15.
15. Plus 1d6 because vengeance. And I can also, I think, use a maneuver if a maneuver would be valuable.
Technically,
Is
yeah.
anybody else making an attack roll
Not
before
at
the
this
start of my next
distance.
turn?
No one else will be able to hit from this range.
Excellent.
I think.
Is the target large or smaller and possible of
Large.
being knocked prone?
Large creature.
Can they be knocked prone?
It's floating.
Hmm.
You just knock it prone into the Narasanchi and then it'll melt. It'll be cool.
That does sound
Why don't
cool.
you? Oh, I guess you don't need. I don't know what maneuvers you have.
I'll read them out to you. Trip, attack, riposte, precision attack, commander strike, distracting strike. I was talking about trip attack for a minute there. I don't think anything else is
Yeah.
relevant.
Even if you had missed, you could have used a precision shot, but doesn't matter
No,
now.
it wouldn't have been close enough. I think that this is the number that I'm going with. 31 damage.
31 damage.
Nice.
Vonari, you can scan its health
Okay.
real quick.
Do I have to have perception?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Is there like a way to roll with advantage from my? I think it's like roll click. Yeah. Wow, these
Yeah.
are not great rolls. Oh, that's disadvantage, so it's an 18.
18. 18. 18. You just made it. Congratulations. So
Yeah.
we'll just make the wisdom save as normal.
Gonna be slightly injured.
It's critically failed. This thing is barely injured. And after taking this bolt, it lets out a shrill cry that everyone can hear and immediately dips into the Naisanchi.
Ooh.
Hot.
Like, on purpose?
Yep.
Huh.
It's alt to advantage.
I think we're not on the swamp, or also do some kind of Jaws thing.
You're in the swamp. You're just 800 feet away.
We weren't able to, like, stand on the edge and lure it out?
Like, you're on the edge of the swamp.
Or
You're not deep in the swamp, you know what I mean?
Can we see if we see any signs of it moving around down there?
That would be another perception check, though this would be more difficult.
Bernard, you want to give it a shot?
I can certainly try. Maybe roll higher than a 4. Alt click.
Nice.
28.
28, it is approaching, slowly but surely, and it's moving so slowly that it's almost imperceptible. But you can see little bits of like foliage that have fallen into the Nixonchi and is slowly melting away. You can see as it's being melted away, like sometimes it shifts a little bit, moving towards you.
What do we want to do, guys? Ready actions to like shoot it when it pops up, or try and force it to come up? It's too far away for that, probably.
Do we have any means of viewing it through this glittering surface?
we could drink all the Naisanchi until it's gone.
Do we have any effective and good ideas for how to view boulders?
We use binoculars, which are magical and see things life force, and the water doesn't have any life force.
I'm looking through my stuff.
I'm looking through the binoculars. No, I'm not.
Is it like going like
I'm
just
50
under the
feet away.
surface?
I find this
'Cause-
concept that the water is not intrinsically full of life to be quite insulting.
Is the swamp deep?
It's pretty deep. It's not like especially from where you're standing because you're at the edge, but it gets deeper.
So I'll have to surface at some point.
I'm gonna assume that Angie said that somewhat in character, and Cal is going to do the
I'm
near
150 feet
equivalent.
away.
Well, maybe you're telepathying. Anyway, I'm gonna do the equivalent of crossing myself.
Nice.
Well, if it's approaching slowly, you can reload that crossbow. No problem, probably.
Oh, I was assuming
Hello,
it's already
everyone.
reloaded.
Oh.
It's been
Yeah.
reloaded. You guys are in this area, like on the outskirts of the swamp here, and you're trying to move to the west.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I can close the beholder window. Oh my god, this beholder picture has been in my face this whole time.
Do we want to use Defender as bait up front?
Not really. I think Defender's abilities are going to be very useful in this fight.
Well, that's why I just mean like if he's gonna open with who knows how many beams of death, who do we want it to be targeted at?
Need Defender. We've got a new ability that I think we don't want to lose for this fight. He's got some healing ability. Basically, I don't want to give up Arcane Jolt if it dies in a surprise attack.
I mean, it's replaceable.
I can
That was
have
my
it move
thought.
up a bit. How do I move a character? Oh, hold on. This, right?
Shouldn't Angie be like further away from us?
I'm 150 feet away from you.
Yeah, how do you move a character?
Oh, we really are in the shit, huh?
Where the game is paused, so we can't move anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
hold
okay.
on, hold on. Everything's paused on purpose here. I was having some sort of difficulties because I was looking at a different tab. I'm just gonna refresh and solve everything magically.
I was really hoping we'd be able to lure it out of this, but we did not.
No, this is a very intelligent. I cannot keep myself from going into one corner. Anyone else having this issue?
No.
Going into a corner?
Do you have a key press down or?
No.
Try pressing all the keys on your keyboard real quick. So any of the stuck ones get unstuck.
No, it's not stuck. I just cannot use this program, apparently.
Growing pains from switching.
The weirdest thing is it's never happened before. It's just this one map did this for some reason. Whenever I try to click Angie's token, it moved me into the top left corner of the screen.
Yeah, that does sound like a JavaScript problem.
And only on this map. I would switch tabs and it will work on the other map.
Don't call it a JavaScript problem, call it a coding problem, because it's not JavaScript's fault, it's the coder's fault.
It's always JavaScript's fault. No, you're right.
The only pro JavaScript coder.
Alright. Do you think daylight? Do you think it's like affected poorly by like daylight or something?
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Just keep playing. I'll figure it out on my own.
We'll just strategize while you.
Where's the beholder? Can we see that? Like, where was the beholder, rather?
You can no longer see. It has stopped moving.
I mean, where was it when we fired at it?
Like here.
Okay, then I would probably go like here-ish. That is outside the map.
There is.
Are we able to reveal any of this on account of having scouted?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll do that.
I
I'll
really
just show
reveal
you.
all of it, but like.
No,
just
I
enough
think
to
you
set up.
scouted it, so I think that makes sense. Yeah, I just cannot click on character tokens for some reason on this map. Maybe I'm on a different layer. Maybe that's why.
This is the true problem with layer actions.
But you guys can move characters, so I think this is the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Which browser? I don't know.
Maybe try refreshing?
Yeah, I've tried that.
Or not? Maybe start restarting the server.
I'm just going to duplicate the scene and then that will fix it somehow. That's what I'm going to do, and it's going to fix it, and there's going to be no explanation why.
You know what type of creature beholder is?
Yes, it's a beholder.
I mean, like a fiend or undead or whatever.
Only an aberration.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I see Angie.
Against all odds. I think it's worked. Anyway, what would you like to do here? Don't worry about me in this situation.
I don't know. Roll initiative.
Yeah, if you'd like to roll initiative, we can roll initiative in combat.
How many rounds has it been? I guess it's been like over a minute, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
There we go. I'll have to recast. Plus Ben comes in.
I pressed roll initiative and I went into the tracker, but then it didn't go. I have 0 vision. That's interesting.
You don't have vision?
Yeah, I have 0 vision. I can see Angie and that's it. I mean, I can see down in the bottom right where things are revealed, but I can't. Oh, now I can see everything.
Hey, before I roll,
do you guys see unknown rolls for initiative?
I do see that.
Who rolled the 19?
It must have been me because I pressed roll for initiative and then
I pressed it as well.
Your token
Honestly,
probably
the
wasn't
19 is
selected.
mine.
I think I rolled it after you though, so the 5's probably mine. Oh, the 5 was blue as well, which I think is mine. I don't know why that took
clicking initiative,
so long.
nothing's happening.
I can't select Angie. I can move her around, but I can't select her.
Oh wait, utility.
I'm having the same issue. I'm having the same issue here. I think this map is just completely destroyed for some reason.
I can't even roll initiative. It doesn't do anything.
It took like 30 seconds for my roll to go through.
I want to restart the server again.
Nah, I got this. I'll make it work by pure magic. You guys are now in hell.
Oh, there's a second. Increase the font size and it just messes everything up, so I'm gonna put it back.
Yeah, what happened there? Everything was working and then it stopped.
I do not own any tokens in this scene.
That's correct. I'm working on it.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Narrating so that you know.
Technical difficulty stream. We're finally back, and now everything stopped working. So just to go over what I'm doing here, so that I guess you can see what's happening behind the scenes. Is I'm just re-uploading the level.
Battle map.
Why did we pick a different one by mistake? No, we did it. Hooray. Great success.
I wonder why Wielder in the initiative order was like ACA under him. AC.
Let's see Omicare Act.
I don't see that.
American Care Act.
Oh.
Oh, my screen's completely black. That's interesting. Oh.
So I see 2 spots where I guess you are seeing those icons. If you hover over them, you can see what they are.
I can move.
But I don't know why it's showing them.
Yeah,
I can move Angie, but I can't select her. That's bizarre.
I can select.
Like if I click on it, I'll get like all those options that you normally get to like.
Okay. He has to remake the counter itself. Damn.
Yeah, I just have to like start from scratch essentially.
All that prep work wasted.
So before I roll for initiative, how many dawns has it been since we were trapped in eternity?
I don't know.
Because I get charges back on an item for every time it's been morning. Every
It's probably
dawn.
full.
Yeah, it would be several dawns. I'd say 3.
Oh wow.
Right? 2 days and then 1 day. Yeah, 30 days.
Also, if you open your character sheet, there should be a beyond something beyond button by your name that you can click and you can re-import from D&D.
Yeah, I had to do that.
All right, we fixed it. We fixed the map somehow.
It did it. See, this works. Worked.
I heard dice roll.
Do I get to keep my 19, or do I have to do another one?
Just roll it and I'll update to 19.
Hooray.
How do you roll a 0.14?
It just says that to break
Dexterity.
ties.
Oh, okay.
It's for dexterity.
Yeah.
Ties.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, yeah. Dex.
So I rolled a 5 plus.
I rolled a 2.
3, I think. What's my
Nice.
initiative? Plus 2. So I have a 7. How do I?
So if you select your character, there you go.
Yeah, but now I've got to change that to a 7.14. There we go.
Okay. And defender.
Same. It's egos right after.
Oh, okay. Then we don't even need to put it in.
Oh god, that was loud.
Yeah.
It did start pretty loud. Yeah. All right. Welcome, Vonari.
Is everyone in their positions you're supposed to be?
Yeah, this is about correct.
I want you behind me and defender though.
Yeah, you can adjust yourself on these islands, and Angie is also well above everyone else.
Well, I guess we'll start with casting Blast.
Bernard, can you step behind this wall of allies?
I don't want us to all be crammed in the corner.
That is a good point.
Move around freely as you see fit in the island there and the island above, and in position.
We're still like 800 feet away from it, right? So it's like coming towards us and it's gonna confront us here.
Presumably.
Yeah, the metagame knowledge is that we are going to have a much shorter range encounter. Okay, I have a different question. Where's our friend, the guard that was reloading for me? Have we told them to run away?
No, if you want them here, I can put them in. If you don't want them here, you can tell them to leave.
We should
I just
probably have them do cowardice. What do you think, team?
I mean, it takes a minute to reload it. We're not gonna have another chance to fire it, even if they stay here. I don't want
Oh,
Darius
okay.
to die.
I
I
thought it was
remember
an
who he
action.
is. I
Is
remember
that
who
an
he
action?
is. I never remember who anyone is. So I don't
Is it
want
an
to
action
for
or a
that
minute?
reason.
That does seem like a good reason to have somebody survive. A memory of times past. The true side pool.
No.
An avatar of hope.
Oh, how do I add that condition? Here we are.
I made a.
Blessed.
I
There
found.
we go.
Okay.
Oh, why'd that roll? Oh, that's a
That's-
guard. Okay. And that click. That
I can give you the
rolled right as
macro
clicked
that I
blessed.
stole from that website. Put in Faith Chat.
Well, if you go to conditions and click blessed, that's a thing.
Big.
We'll have them run away, Pog.
You have a
Alright.
macro that will automatically add like the default your rolls and stuff. But
they walk off the screen.
Hey, we'll talk to them afterwards and reassure them that we're alive.
easy.
Fucking love mac and cheese. Makes me so happy every time I make it.
Oh man, mac and cheese. That's good shit.
I wish Chris would learn how to cook. He had sadness mac and cheese last night, didn't he?
Yo, mac and cheese. What about that?
Yeah, like that.
You think this is gonna be the episode where we have a shout out to mac and cheese at the end?
Hell yeah.
We could.
I boiled the pasta in the corned beef broth. Now it's corned beefy mac and cheese.
You know, what, maybe I'll walk over to. Doesn't seem like it's keeping track of my full movement, but. Alright, let's-
Okay, sorry. Moving within these islands is free, so I was letting you
Oh,
rearrange
I see.
yourself.
I was doing my
Combat
first
has
turn.
now begun.
Oh. Well, that was
Yeah,
my
you're
first
free
turn.
to move. You can move around as well if you'd like. Within these islands, you can rearrange yourself because that's part of the preparation that you've done. Is that the turn? You just want to stay on this island behind Wielder?
Yeah, I cast Bless on Cal, myself, and Wielder.
Hacks! Mods!
Cal,
Mods!
Alright, so here's my theory. I want to have... This is sort of like the midpoint, if you assume that you can't cross the water, like if you don't want to jump over here. This gives me equal access to both of the lungs.
you realize the boulder's coming from like the top left, right? Probably. Or the left somewhere.
Well, I have a stick that I can poke them with, so...
Or-
Alright.
If you do start that far away,
Mostly
you're
immune
not
to
blessed.
disintegration.
You can move there on your turn if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
When I said these two islands, what I referred to is like these. And then Angie specifically was well away from everyone else. So it's here.
How do I pass my turn? This?
There you go.
I thought that Angie was like 150 feet away, not like 20.
Perhaps too small, Bron. It's alright. What matters is the angles more than the distance. And I've accomplished the angles thing.
Like, he's not gonna get caught in the cone with the rest of us.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
It is, yeah.
Okay. I ready in action to shoot it should it come out of the thing. And I remain in stealth.
Okay.
And you hide in plain sight?
It is dark here. It's a swamp.
Wielder, you're up.
Alright, I'll just ready. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna look, see if I can spot it.
Okay, make a perception check.
Alright, let's see if I. What? Oh, here we go. Skills. Let's see if this works. Perception. 16 plus 4. Yeah, that's correct. 20.
You just
Oh,
saw
I
the
saw-
other phase. Flicker.
Right there.
Alright.
It's approaching very slowly in such a way that it makes almost no.
I'll call out to it, assuming it can't hear. I'll try to point to it and say it's there by that island.
Okay.
Alright. Most heroic Calcivier.
I think that it makes sense for me to also just ready in action. How far is... so let's see, press. Oh, wait, I don't know how to use Forge, apparently. How do I set in between, like,
Control
okay,
click.
so this is control click. Wait, okay, so what I'm trying to do is set, like, line that has 3 line segments, where there's a point between these, and then a point between these, and then...
Like this?
Hold
Yeah,
control while you're doing the ruler and then click at each waypoint.
right click on each waypoint?
Left
click.
click.
Okay, so hold control to start the line, and then...
Just hold
Okay,
control the whole
I
time.
see.
Click, click, click.
Yeah.
You can do it with the movement.
Oh, wait, you can let go of, and then you right click to eliminate
Undo,
it.
yeah.
Interesting. Huh. Okay.
You also
I don't
do
understand this UI, I guess, but I think that I can move to about here. So I'm gonna move to about here and then ready in action to shoot at it when it surfaces.
Alright.
Now how do I select?
Like if you actually drag your character, you can do the same thing, and it'll tell you.
And you like control drag to do the same thing?
Yeah, while moving your character.
Okay.
I don't know if my popsicle noises are disturbing or not.
I have not heard anything.
I want
Okay.
a popsicle. How come you didn't bring me a popsicle?
All right, that's the turn.
I cannot do anything else. I can't maintain anything. I can't prepare anything. Yeah, I think that's it.
Just get so sick you can't take liquids, and then people send you sympathy popsicles.
All right, Vanari,
The thing didn't do anything?
presumably.
Is it an action to spot it?
It is.
I already have a concentration thing on. So. You said it's moving very slowly though, right?
It is moving slowly but deliberately.
Let me see. It was like over here somewhere, right?
Yeah. General area.
Oh, I don't want to cast Fairy Fire because I've got concentration. So, I'll try and spot it, and then maybe Wheeler can. That makes sense. Actually, I don't know if you can Fairy Fire if it's underwater, but let's see where it is. 26 perception.
Right there.
Okay, I'm gonna move, I guess. Oh yeah, it does keep track. Okay. Oh yeah, and it caps me up to 30. Okay, pass.
Alright, ready in action. Oh, it's the end of my turn.
All right. I hope you enjoyed readying actions because now it's time to act. As it surfaces.
I react. I shoot with my gun until it dies.
All right.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
I get
All right.
27.
27 damage. It's going to shoot its eyes at the person that shot it.
Too far away from me to wearing flare.
All right. The eyes are in order. Oh my! No! 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 No!
10 and 9.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh my! Make a Constitution saving throw, Angie.
9.
It was nice knowing you, Isaac. Can I have your stuff?
You are paralyzed.
Oh no.
You automatically fail strength and dexterity. No!
I bet the next
What's
one's
the
fucking
Genius?
Number
disintegrate, isn't it?
10.
I just got plus a
disintegrate.
genius on the paralyzed.
15 isn't going to be enough.
Oh yes,
Num-
because it's making you make 3 saves.
Number 10.
You
Death
have inspiration.
Ray.
You could, try
The
again.
targeted creature must succeed on a DC
Oh, yeah,
16
yeah.
dexterity saving throw. If
Wait,
you'd like,
I can. Do we get arc inspiration? I don't know when the new arc is.
the arc begun a while ago. And by a while ago, I mean 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so I haven't used inspiration.
We
since
haven't
then.
had any combat.
Yeah.
So I would assume that we still have the.
If you'd like to
inspiration.
re-roll this, I advise doing so.
There we go.
Okay, because otherwise you automatically fail the save against the death and disintegration ray in that exact order.
That's the worst order.
Alright, you are not paralyzed, Angie. You duck out at the absolute last second. The death ray is coming for you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
That's good.
Not even close, baby.
Evasion!
DC 16 evasion. You take no damage from the death ray. However, you are hit by the disintegration ray.
But you still take half damage.
Do I?
Yes, evasion.
Isn't that improved evasion? I'm just speaking as a Pathfinder player here.
Oh yeah, I only took half.
Well, that's good. Because that would
Oh,
have
yeah.
hurt.
Evasion. Yep. Okay.
I'm bloodied.
It fires these 3 beams off in a row. Angie dodges 2 and avoids 1.
You fools! You have entered the king of the swamp, Swampland!
Hello,
I have
Wielder.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question. How many bees are they holding?
No bees.
Why do they call it a bee holder?
God
Oh.
damn it.
Jeez.
Boo! Boo! I'm booing and applauding. But I don't know
What if it was a
which.
Swarmkeeper Ranger?
I cannot believe paralyzing ray into death ray into disintegration ray. That's like the most fucked up thing I've ever seen a beholder do.
That's what a beholder would do if a sadistic DM got to pick what order it was.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick the you die and aren't able to be revived order, but I'm at full health. Yeah, it just works like that.
Oh, you don't get a save, by the way. I picked the you don't get a save order too. Alright, Wielder.
It's like save or die, except it's just die or die.
We'll stick with the classics. I take out a little orb, or no, it's a little wooden box, chuck it, and it explodes into silvery threads above it as I cast Fairy Fire. Let's see a Dex save.
Wait, I had readied an action to shoot at it with my bow. Can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Cool. Did we figure out that the math? No, because I lost. Wait, no, I'm using my longbow now. So, I think it. Yeah, it's better to use sharpshooter here. Yeah, it's better to use sharpshooter here. Which means I need to manually roll. So, maybe 20 plus 6. 18 is not 17. That's exciting.
This is a miss.
Did you add bless though? You did not.
That's a hit.
I did not add bless. That's a hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay,
Nice call.
so with a plus 0 arrow, this is 1d. Roll 1d8 plus 17 plus 1d6. And then Angie, do you have sneak attack?
Yes, I have sneak attack.
I
I can.
think
that's
that this
very
would be. I think this would be a good time for Commander Strike.
Oh, I don't have a reaction because I already used my reaction.
Oh, okay. Then wait, do you need a reaction?
It's
I'm using its reaction.
Yeah.
The next attack. Oh, we already have advantage on it. Before or after the
As long as it fails
roll.
its save, I'm very
Crit.
fire.
And, okay. I'm not going to use any superiority dice. I'm just going to do this. 22 damage.
22 damage.
And that was my
Alright.
ready action. Go ahead and continue.
Yes, so we cut back from the flashback. That's a fail.
Alright, so it has been fairy fired.
So one thing about Fairy Fire that I think we've only used once is that it is now shedding dim light in a 10-foot radius as well. Like narratively, we've said they glow, but also mechanically, it is now emitting light.
Well, it does not seem to care.
Alright, it is now shedding some
and-
light. Wait.
Oh wow. They get slightly lighter around it. I think. Unless I imagine that.
And also defender. I'm gonna move defender a little bit.
Oh, there you go. Super bright.
10 feet, right?
Yes, 10 feet.
The immersion.
That actually is pretty cool. Let's see. Where am I gonna move the defender? I want to. Oh, actually, because I think the defender is good where it is right now. Let me think about that for 30 more seconds. Yes, it's deflect attack. Yeah, actually, no, it's gonna move around a bit. The defender is going to move over here. How? It's all left.
Oh, it's not dexterous.
All right. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that is my turn.
All right.
Go.
Oh, he's glowing now.
Oh, actually, no, hold on. I can move 40 more feet. It's got its movement, and I'm also commanding it to dash.
Nice.
So, yeah. It'll get down here. I'm assuming it can make this jump. You need me to roll.
What's the range? Oh yeah, that's
9,
fine. Yeah, that's the long jumpable.
5 feet. Yeah.
You jump into like this log and the log sinks in a little bit, but the defender's able to make it through. Alright, Cal Severe.
I have discovered how to open the combat carousel. Okay. I'm going to do a relatively predictable thing. I am going to shoot it with my bow.
Good one.
Hang on, let me just get the cone in real quick, just so you can
Ooh.
see where the cone is.
When
the
is it in the
cone.
initiative? Because we don't see it in the initiative order.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was also wondering
Oh.
where it is in initiative order, but I assumed that was a secret because...
Yeah, because it was invisible before, so you didn't see it. Let me put it in the initiative order real quick.
Cool. Let's see, so if it was just Wielder's turn... Okay, this makes sense to me. New macro. Oh. What?
Wait, who went first? Me or the beholder?
As a legendary action, it's going to turn on its cone.
Oh, good.
Nice! I'm outside of the cone. Does the anti-magic cone include the beholder in the anti-magic cone, or does the anti-magic cone start in front of the beholder?
It starts in front of the like its eye. It's coming out of the eye, so the beholder's not in it.
Okay. That means the fairy fire is still running. I'm going to definitely use sharpshooter here because I get to roll. Wait, somebody else.
Advantage
did this
and
already.
plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4.
You're outside the cone.
Hey, how do I write an advantage macro that includes sorry, not a macro, but just a roll that includes bless? Advantage with bless.
2d20 KH1.
I think if you just
Plus
toggle the
1d4.
advantage button, it'll do it, right?
There's also like buttons at the bottom you can use for advantage.
There's buttons at the oh, so well, that's sort of going to work for
That's
me.
a hit.
So it's just the d20s.
It's another 18.
Plus
At least.
6.
Yeah,
plus,
6 plus 1d4 is
1d4.
at least.
The 1d4 does not get rerolled on advantage, is what you're saying. These aren't like 3 separate
Right.
d20 rolls. Okay. 20. Yeah, I believe this is correct. I hit.
What? Why did you get a third
What's
one?
a hit?
Do you have like
Triple advantage?
Yeah.
Where's the triple
Indeed.
advantage? Yo, triple advantage, OP.
Elven accuracy.
Elven accuracy, baby.
Great feat.
Hero is a half elf, and since I possess their soul, I'm an elf.
All right, let's see this damage then.
8. $20 damage, and then I'm going to make the same attack again. 44 damage.
total?
Damn.
Pretty good.
This thing is looking real worse for wear, but it's going to activate a legendary action here to shoot a ray at Cal Severe.
Well,
Let's see what ray we get.
oh god.
Oh, this is the bad ray.
That-
Well, at least
That's
you
right.
have a bless on the save.
All right, make a
Go,
dexterity
Trey.
saving throw.
Slash roll. 1d20
you'll
plus
live
my
with it.
dexterity. Oh, I could have probably just pushed this button. I'm gonna see what happens when I push this button. It worked. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, bless can't save you
13.
from that.
Plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4. That's why I was typing it out manually.
Oh, actually, it might matter.
I rolled a 15.
Ooh, pretty close. You
Flash
take 50 points
of
of damage.
Flash of genius.
You make the save.
I make the save? Excellent.
You make the save.
Oh.
Does that mean I take 25?
That means you take 0.
That's all or nothing.
Cal Severe.
A serious lack of people disintegrating in this campaign.
Usually a good thing.
As soon as
Yeah,
as soon as the beams are aimed away from you, suddenly one more disintegration. I see how it is.
When you're subjected to
Yeah.
obviously to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage. So this isn't one that allows you to only make half, is it?
Isn't it? Have I
no,
already
it's
forgotten
a-
how
it's not
evasion
nothing.
works?
Which means that evasion doesn't apply, and I do disintegrate.
I can do. I do this, and then I
No.
go spells. How do I
I don't
upcast?
roll on that save, anyways.
How do I upcast here? Is there...
No, and only half
Not
damage
save.
if you fail.
When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, that is not. This is not that kind of effect.
Oh, okay.
I roll a 10. I could get Flash of Genius on that disintegrate and not die, or I could die.
How do I upcast in this system?
All right,
Well, it doesn't-
Wielder, you hold Angie's life in your hands
Yeah.
here retroactively.
The thing is,
yeah,
he only has one
you got
left, so he
a-
can
you got
save
a-
King or me.
you got a 10, right?
Yeah, I got a 10.
Well, no, I have plenty of Flasher geniuses.
Oh. Well, that ruins the drama of it.
That does kind of ruin the
Pog
drama,
made us
but it
demigods
doesn't
and
ruin your
gave-
life.
Gave us higher capped main stats. This is. Yeah, I'll use another
Oh,
Flash.
wait, I'm supposed to have more dexterity, aren't I? I forgot to do that.
Yeah. All right. So actually, take no damage.
Well, no, didn't you use it on something else? And then you were going to take 22 dex at level 10?
I'm using it on dex. I can later have it. How do I... Other modifier, too. Cool.
I click this.
Hey, I survive. I don't take damage, which means I'm not
Angie just
bloodied.
forgets to be a demigod for a minute. Sorry, guys.
It's been
Let
a
me
lot-
go grab
It's
my...
been like a lot of sessions.
It's been a while. This is our first combat, and you ran into a beholder.
We didn't.
Oh, do you know how to
it ran
upcast a
into us.
spell? I don't see how.
No, you saw the thing, and then you chose not to fight the thing. When you cast a spell, it'll ask you what spell level you want to cast it at.
Oh, okay, so I can just click it up.
I'm over here so I don't get coned with people, but I do see Venari is inviting cone.
I'm
Oh,
coming over
s-
here because I want to make you not die.
Angie is not hurt.
What?
I've been unhurt because
Oh. So I'm
Yeah, we forgot evasion doesn't apply to all or nothing spells. And then therefore decided instead of killing the character to use a flash of genius.
Okay. Well, then that changes my entire.
Hey, go ahead and undo this. Rewind the play. Rewind the play 5 minutes.
How do I undo? Oh, I can just undo. Wow, Control Z works. Okay. Well, I need to get out of the aura anyways, so I'm gonna move.
Hey, Blix, if you select wielder and then press F, you unlock the super mode. So you know.
Boop, and nobody's hurt then. What am I gonna do? Let's target him. I guess I'm just gonna. We don't need the advantage, but I can still guiding bolt. Or deeps. May as well upcast it. Yeah.
ER!
20 hits,
That's a
yeah.
you have advantage
25.
because of Helios, because you get roll 20 on it.
Yeah. Try again.
Crit! Oh no, that's the damage.
Not
Did
quite,
not crit.
Worth the try.
but it's almost
Yo,
dead.
25 damage. That's really good.
How do you have plus 11 to hit?
I have
Guys,
plus 11 to hit.
it would be plus 10, but it's plus 11 because of the magic item.
Oh.
The Amulet of the Devote. Plus 1. Chicken.
You have plus 11 to hit too.
I too have plus 11 to hit. The answer might include that we are demigods.
Alright, Angie, this thing is on death's door. And
Really?
nearly
Already?
killed you.
Oh. Then I guess I will go.
Oh, that's what you were doing, Pog.
Maybe I should've got closer.
Wait,
Just
hold on.
pressing F.
Hold on. Before, it has one more. What are these rolls? It's going to target Bonari.
I wanted to move. I don't think I could have got within 30 feet of it anyways.
Doesn't make any d20 rolls, huh? So Civil Barbs is not very good against this thing.
Okay, what am I doing?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Please. Dex. I'm using my macro, but I think this will work. Oh, I already had it on. Crap. Saves. Dex. I think slide the d4. It did. I rolled a nat 1. That's
I'm gonna give you my inspiration.
okay. Oh, I guess.
What are these rolls? This beholder is cracked. What's going on?
Please.
20.
Aw.
It's 3 less than that because we keep the original 1, right?
Yeah, 17.
17. You avoid
Oh wait, no, I rolled a
76
4 on the
points of
first
damage.
1d4 too.
So 20.
You would have taken 76 points of damage and instantly died.
Yep.
And I did not have a reaction for Flash of Genius.
76 damage. Child's play.
Okay. 10d10. I rolled pretty good on that, huh?
Vonari, you just like jump to the ground like as this wave goes over you and it like melts a tree in the background and a tree falls into the Naisanji.
You see those dice rolls on this fucking damage? Holy fuck.
Oh my god, yeah! Holy shit!
8, 9, 10, 10, 5, 5,
The
8,
lowest
6,
it rolled was a 5.
Yeah.
How do I use the fancy movement thing?
It's 25 points above average. For 20 points.
21.
If it had done the average damage, I would have lived. Boy.
Insane.
Oh, is it not keeping track of your... Oh, there it is.
Well, because it's doing all these all or nothing huge instant kill spells, we haven't taken any damage.
Yeah.
It's true.
Wait, if we kill it, what do I need from it to get the scope? What does he
You
want?
need
in
his,
exchange for
you need
scope?
his eye.
So if I kill him now, he'll just fall into the swamp and we'll lose eyeballs.
Well,
is-
keep in mind, if you kill it, then you also get the. Do you want to describe this, or should I?
Oh.
Life hack.
Its eye perfectly pops out.
Just double
Well,
move.
Lands your
Keep that in mind while I sight my rifle and I use sharpshooter.
Could you
You
move
need,
that?
which eye do
Oh,
I need?
use
Is it any
dash.
of the eyes on the tentacles, or do I need the main one?
The main one.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with a gun, but okay. I need to do range surgery while also critting.
Watch this. Watch this actually be a crit somehow.
No, no, it's only 24. It's only 24.
All right.
This is gonna be plus 10. This is a sharpshooter. 35
10?
damage.
It had 31 health. Do you want to describe
Okay.
this one, or should I?
Can you bring up the image of it again so I can do this range surgery?
This feature somehow gets more use than the actual features.
I have sharpshooter. That's how I'm.
Oh, wait, sorry. This is a token. Here's what you want.
Okay. Can I maybe like, while it's looking kind of towards me, shoot it in that hard plate on the top of its head, and the force of the shot drives it back, and it's trying to levitate to keep itself up, but finally it is losing too much blood and it falls backwards onto the island behind it.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay. As it dies, however, its crown falls off its head,
It was a fake crown all along. It wasn't part of the beholder.
and the crown falls into the lake of Naixanshi. And you
Oh.
can see bubbles from beneath as a crab comes out of the Naixanshi with the crown. Thank you! You have returned my crown to me!
What?
You just
You're
underneath.
welcome.
I am
Actually,
I am a king crab!
by right of conquest, I was actually thinking that we could have the crown. You just got rights of temporarily fellow in the goop, and we do thank you for retrieving our crown from the goop.
The beholder stole my crown from me. Please. That's
Oh,
my crown.
what would you do as king of the swamps, as our regents?
It thinks for a moment. I have taken this crown from one of the sea royalty, and now I am royalty.
Oh, where exactly did you find the crown again?
There was an area, and there's a man named Ain, and I took the crown and ran all the way here.
Interesting. I would.
I'm sorry,
know
but
that-
having a crown does not make you automatically the ruler of a region.
I thought that was how crowns worked.
No, you can be a ruler without the crown. We do need the crown because it's very important to Ain, so we'll use it to taunt him and make him sad. And make him rue the day he made the king of the swamps run away.
Okay. You may take my crown.
Hey! I grab up the crown.
The crab turns into a regular crab again.
I put the crown on. I'm now the king of the swamp.
Does he turn into a king crab? He
Make
puts
a
crown on?
wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh god. It's
Oh,
cursed.
I thought crowns
Yeah.
just talked here because it's like
No.
the weird end of the world.
It turned back into a normal skittering little crab.
15.
As you put this crown on, you feel memories of past generations and generations of royalty before you. You are, of course, the next in line to the Tri-Monarchy, and you feel these thoughts coming into your head. You must be a king. You must be a fair ruler. You must treat everyone equally. You must ensure Slaypool is the greatest city in the world, and bit by bit it tries to erode your personality into that of the perfect king. But you resist it.
Oh, good.
Wow. Let me
I'm glad I
This is
resisted
the-
that. That sounds bad.
This is the crown of crowning, and when put on someone's head, will turn them into a member of the Tri-Monarchy that ruled Slaypool before.
Like the
Sounds like the
USSR.
crown itself
Yep.
is the monarchy. It
Mhm.
really sounds like that. This
Disturbing.
This is crown 1 of 3. There are 3 crowns like this in the world, and you have one of them.
How does it look?
It's like a small crown. It's actually quite small, but when you put it on your head, it expands. And now it's
Okay.
a regular size crown. It
Was
was
it like
small before
fetching?
because
Was
yeah,
it
it's
like a
fetching.
circle? Okay. I do a few things in my hair to make it sit better.
Nice. There's no other features. This is all it does.
That's fine. This is literally the only reason I wanted the crown.
All right.
We killed the beholder and took no damage, technically. But still almost died. Horrible death.
We almost disintegrated.
Congratulations,
times.
everyone. You've defeated the beholder.
without taking any damage.
Oh yeah, we can scoop out a stupid little eyeball with a little spoon.
I can help with that.
Now that it's dead and there's nothing else that we can do here, this was a 12 roll, and the result was supposed to be this beholder would help you because it thinks it's one of the Tri-Monarchy. But you killed it, so now it won't help you.
Yeah, but now we can get a scope.
What part of would we need for the scope?
We need the eyeball. We gotta get a spoon and scoop it out of there. Like ice cream.
Do we have to like survival to get it or something?
I mean, it's a big eyeball. I'm sure there's.
Can I use my leather workers tools proficiency?
Sure, let's take a 10-minute break. When we get back, we'll have some other random encounters.
So we were supposed to talk to it?
I thought you would have talked to the beholder on account of it was fighting the monsters in the area.
Catapult! You gave us a catapult. Of course we're gonna shoot it with a catapult.
I guess it is an intelligent thing we could have, but I mean it's so dangerous to when.
Whoops!
Non-lethal campaign gone.
You remember that time we fought the Rat King and the Rat King had catapults and we immediately like manned the catapults and fired them as many times as possible?
This is the pro siege weapon campaign.
And then we
Just
sold
like
them,
siege weapons.
and we wheeled them through the city streets and sold the catapults at auction.
Alright, I'll be back at 10, right at the top of the hour.
I'll be back. I'm gonna get another popsicle. We get to fire a catapult. I'm happy.
It's not a catapult, but you know.
It's not really even a siege weapon. It's just like a full blade, but for ranged characters.
It's close enough.
Heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbow.
Heavier crossbow.
I call those ballista. Hand ballista.
I guess we forgot that we rolled a 12. Oh, it's so fucking funny.
look at the D&D Beyond optimizations. That's all you guys had frames around your portraits. Must be kind of new. Doesn't look like you can upload your own.
Portraits have always had a bunch of options.
Really? Mine? I had never noticed them. I'd only seen the themes for your sheet. I hadn't seen anything for any portrait. Welcome back, Wilton.
Hello.
I forgot that we can actually use like the AFK status on our tokens now.
Really? How do you do that?
Yeah. If you right click on your token, in the bottom right there's toggle AFK status.
Cashew, come here. Come here.
Oh, there's way more background sound. Neat.
Cat sounds.
That sounds what?
Cat sounds.
Cat sound.
My cat's on my lap.
I see. Couldn't hear over the music. The break music.
My cat always purrs. It's like he can't breathe without purring.
Very happy cat.
He's a very, very happy cat. Yes, you are, Cashew. Very good kitty cat.
But yeah, that macro I put in Discord. If you run that, it'll actually include the 1d4 in your rolls. Then you can just do your attacks as normal and it'll how to remove it. You can,
Oh, this is what macros look like?
yeah. One kind of.
So
it.
it just
You have to put it
it
the
just
type as
assigns
script.
it.
Okay, it's a script type.
Like
macro.
okay. So if you run this macro and then you just do a generic 1d20 roll, it'll automatically add a d4.
It will do it to attack rolls and stuff. Attack rolls, saving throws.
Attacks. Okay.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
here.
attacks and abilities, saves. Yeah,
And then if you run the macro again, does it disable
it
that?
disables it. Yeah, and it tells you in chat too. So you have been blessed, or you are no longer blessed.
Welcome everyone. Some issues with the modules, but it is what it is.
Issues?
Yeah, we had issues that whole
Oh,
fight,
yeah.
remember? But I think it's been resolved for the most part. Maybe, I don't know.
We're gonna be great at it by the time we do campaign 3.
Exactly. So, with that, you have successfully defeated the beholder. You've taken the crown. You are now, at this point, Angie, the rightful queen of the USSR, apparently.
Oh, is it the
Yeah, but I've
Queen's,
resisted, right? So I'm not turning into a fish person?
Yeah, you don't believe... you don't have your personality overwritten by that.
Okay. Am I in for the risk if I continue to wear the crown?
No.
Okay. Cool. We'll keep wearing the crown.
Does the crown
Right.
just magically stay on the head, or does it like
Yeah,
Yeah.
magically stays on the head.
press it? I think this is kind of evil. Like it just overrides someone's personality entirely.
Yeah, they kind of weren't very good, like the fish royalty.
Hmm. And
Kind of bad.
I mean, it sounds like it tries to do something benevolent, but clearly it doesn't fucking work very well.
Well, the next issue is how do we get this eye to that person?
We don't know where that person is.
Yeah.
Wait, do we know the? Did I ever
I'm trying
met?
to run into them. The
Venari
party
never
of
met
the-
them, so
They're probably either in the Bronze Gauntlet or the Resistance.
yeah. So we'll
Yeah,
probably run into them eventually.
So you can either go up or you can go left. You can also speak to these guys as well, from the Harmony Patrol. To Darian, Alex, and of course Julian.
Oh yeah. NG will show up with their crown and thank them for their service and say, we'll keep the crown for safekeeping for now. I'm sure we'll find some use for it along the way.
Yes, I have heard some rumors along the way. What's their name? Leo?
Mars?
Yes, they're working with the Resistance, so he might want that crown back.
Excellent. I think you wanted the eyeball, not the crown. Or,
No,
I
Leo
think you
Mars
wanted the eyeball.
would not want to hold their eyeball.
You're thinking of a prince of a small island here, rather than the tribe royalty of the USSR.
Oh, well, I asked him where the prince is.
Prince. I'm afraid I haven't heard of such a figure. They might exist, I don't know myself.
Okay, thanks anyways.
Do we have 9 beholder eyes?
You have one main beholder eye. You can also get the eye stalks. You don't know what they do.
I mean, I can't use it, but anyone else is.
I'll put the beholder eye in my
stone.
inventory.
I'll harvest the other 9. So 9 or 10? Is it 10 tentacles?
There's 10 tentacles, yes. So there are
Alright,
10
so
in
it's-
total.
It's 10
9.
totals.
It's not 9 plus 1. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How big is the
And
main
I'll
eye?
pull out
Can we even?
a sack and keep them in their own separate little pouch.
The main eye is pretty damn big.
Oh, I forgot. I bought the Ring of Wishes. In quotes.
Yeah, you did buy the Ring of Wishes in quotes.
I'll get a wish for more beholder eyes, and then we can get more scopes. I can just like stack them up and get huge bonuses.
Actually, let's do a flashback to this scene because this was done out of the actual sessions itself. You are walking by in the streets of the Capcree headquarters here, and you encounter a man who is selling magic items. Vonari, you have done an insight check on this person, and you get the sense that they're just like a merchant down on their luck. They are a turtle person, and they have like a stock of these magic items, and one of which is a Ring of Wishes, but it has quotation marks over it, and it's offered at 200 gold. It's on a low platform.
Is that like a real Ring of Wishes? Well,
Yeah, it's a Ring of Wishes. It grants 3 wishes.
is there a particular reason why you're selling it and not using it?
Yeah, well, times are tough. And the thing about a wish is if you wish for the wrong thing, be careful what you wish for, is what they always say.
It's true. If you use it, recklessly, you'll regret it. Do you still accept platinum pieces? I know, post-apocalypse and all.
Of course. I knew you had a good eye, that you'd recognize the power of this item. I need the money as best I can. Whenever this ends, I'm going to need to rebuild my empire.
Oh, your empire?
I had a trading company.
Oh,
Was built out of Sordis Meadows.
what was your company's name?
Was Terry Turtle's Trading Co.
Have I heard of it?
TTTC.
Make a history check.
Attribute? History.
We'll say you're making small talk at this point after buying it because this is
Yeah.
new information. You've heard of it. They sell like cheap magic items.
Well, let's hope that the world returns to that state. And I'll make sure to keep this out of bad hands.
Aye, be careful. It's a powerful item.
Well, I'll only use it if absolutely necessary.
All right, flash forward.
Woo!
Ring of Wishes with quotation marks over it.
Not ominous at all.
Ronari's looking at this ring, questioning whether or not it could have been used in that fight, but the fight went relatively well. There were a lot of really close calls. But ultimately no one was hurt. Except the Beholder.
Yeah, we had to call an ambulance, but not for us.
May he rest in peace.
He was friendly against his will. And then we made him
Yeah.
not friendly.
That Beholder had it coming anyways. I heard rumors that the Beholder double parked in both handicap spots.
What a monster. It very had his personality overridden, so... And I don't know if you necessarily want a Beholder, even if it is quote-unquote helping you for now. But we have no way to know that in character that it was going to be helpful, so...
Yep.
Yeah, Cal has no regrets.
You guys just killed a monster. That's
Yeah. It's a beholder.
You know,
Things are
the
dangerous.
archetypical evil thing.
Beholder.
Very
Talk about the
intelligent.
thing
Evil.
about changing beholders to something unexpected, like the one who drew the change alignment card in the last campaign,
Oh, yeah.
and now this.
Calamity. Did it also have a
And then-
crown? In the...
We only
Calamity?
fought one beholder in Calamity, and then we met one friendly beholder. So really, when you think about it, statistically, if we come across a beholder, it's more than likely to be friendly.
Yeah. 66.66 repeating chance of being friendly.
We got a crown. We got loot. The
It
crown
was
is a nice little
50-50
circlet.
when we got here. But
Yeah, it makes
now-
me pretty.
To be honest, that's pretty good loot. That is unique loot.
alright, who would like to roll the next? 2d12. Or 2d6, sorry. Not 2d12.
Plus
That's too
2,
big of a
right?
2. Plus 2. And also select if you're moving up or to the left.
Yeah, I think we'll
we
go
should probably
up.
go up, right?
Alright,
Yeah.
Where are we
I'll
going?
roll.
give me 2d6.
Are we going to the Bronze Gauntlet? Is that where we're going?
We're gonna go through the little pass.
Is
Yeah.
it +2 because we got the good thing? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yep. A regular day of travel. As you guys are walking through the canvas world, you're noticing that the ground beneath your feet, every time you step, gets a little bit lighter, which is a kind of unique effect that you pay attention to in this unusually calm day. Roll again.
Who wants to do it now?
I'll roll.
Go.
Come on. No snake eyes. No snake eyes.
7. That's a lucky number. That's a critical of your Blex. Because of
Oromir.
Ordinary.
Yeah.
You are walking through, and as you approach this, you notice that there is like a huge swath of defeated enemies. Some of them are just large piles of ashes. Other of them have like holes that have been burnt through them. You surmise that the Beholder probably killed these things.
Yeah. Those are disintegrates.
Do we want to search if there's anything useful in them?
Yeah, might as well. What kind of enemies are these? Are these monsters? People?
These are various monsters. They remind you of the Jackalope. They're assorted nightmares.
I assume that's investigation?
Yeah, investigation would be the one at play here.
Can we each roll?
Yeah, you know what? Everyone gets a roll. Why not? It's fine.
Don't
Doesn't
bother.
really matter.
Oh wow, 30. Jesus Christ.
30.
All right.
I'm great.
You notice one of these creatures is slowly regenerating its wounds. And when you look at it, you can see that it has a crystalline heart inside of it. You obtain the heart. You could probably refine this into some sort of a healing magic item later, Wielder.
Oh. Is it in any way similar to the Heart of Azure? Does it seem at a glance?
No, above board, this is a material that will allow you to create the Ring of Regeneration.
What? What is that?
Makes you regenerate 1 hit point every turn.
It's actually 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes.
Oh.
Is there a long rest
Shit.
button in this, or do I have to do roll 20?
There is.
Can it by chance grow back a leg?
No. Wait, yes it can.
Yes, it can. Well,
No, that is the thing that Ring of Regeneration can do.
if you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow and return to full functionality after 1d6 plus 1 days, if you have at least 1 hit point the whole time. Yeah. It does not. That does not mean you have to be wearing it when you lose the body part. This can
It says-
absolutely return your leg.
It says if you lose, which, like, that event doesn't occur while the ring is checking its conditions.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it-
fine.
It doesn't mean you have to be.
I feel like there's probably some sort of in-world manipulation of the magic you can do. Like, yeah, you just, like, do a bit of surgery on the leg, and now you lost some material from the leg, and now the ring is like, oh, hey, dude, I can start fixing this.
I mean, you can
I'll look at the
probably
heart.
do that, but that's like the most horrific thing anyone's ever said about D&D that I've ever heard in my life.
It's
Yeah,
just
like, what if-
magic surgery, dude. You're just doing surgery
Like,
on someone.
Let me
but, like,
surgically
very simple.
remove someone's like kidney and then regenerate it, and we have an infinite kidney farm.
No,
Like, what do you
you-
think?
Bounce your leg back.
You know that like those deli meat slicers? You just put Cal's leg stump through that, and it just injures that
Oh
one
my
point.
God.
We can get Cal's leg back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
take
is
a
the-
look at it,
that
I'll
is
look-
the
Yeah,
thing that I
so-
asked.
I'll look at it, and I'll kind of think.
We also don't need to worry about food anymore, because whenever we need food, we can just cough a leg and it'll go back later
Well,
anyways.
I've got to build.
Delicious
now.
Calcivier. Most delicious Calcivier.
Like
we
I've
can rotate
got-
the leg duties. We've already lost one, so we'll go somewhere else.
All right. So I'll take the heart and I'll just kind of look at it and look at the creature regenerating and be like, I've got an idea. And I'll start turning it around in my head, thinking about how to enchant this. Just
So,
gonna add-
as I've mentioned before, there's not really going to be a lot of shops in the Canvas world due to the nature of everything being bad. So magic items are going to be either crafted or looted. Once you get access to the workshop, you'll be able to start making magic items
Oh,
and such.
oh shit.
But yeah, that's the result of this investigation. One more.
That's what a 30 will get you. Who wants to roll it this time?
No, I think Cal hasn't yet, so you Cal.
The 2d6 plus 2.
2d6 plus 2.
That's a 1. I rolled a 4.
Got a 6 total.
Oh, we've just been gradually getting worse over time.
876.
I mean, you're calling it worse, but I'm calling it more exciting.
True. One moment here, everybody.
I mean, yeah, technically the 7 was better than the 8. We got something from 7.
Yeah, it's also contextual to an extent.
Hmm.
One moment, loading screen. In the
Loading,
meantime,
loading,
roleplay
loading.
amongst yourself.
So, what do you think of the crown? Does it suit me well? Does it go with my eyes?
I think
Yeah.
it's a pretty dangerous thing.
No, it's fine.
Well, what are your plans for it?
Well, my plan is I look good.
All right. That's good
That's
enough.
why I got the earrings too. I mean, does it
Double
match the earrings
15s.
or?
Yeah, I was looking to see how good the crown looked. It looks pretty good.
I know it does match the earrings. I can tell. Don't forget I'm wearing Kofi's earrings.
That's true.
Won't Wilder eventually be able to actually use those?
I can use those.
As someone else does, like a backup revive.
Now they need to be attuned by a healer, so that includes Cal also.
Oh, you can't use it because you're not. Oh, you are a healer, right? You got healing spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of Capri capsules of healing,
I mean,
and I have an attunement slot.
you don't have the spell slot to do the like you can't cast Revivify or any of the spells it gives you.
Yeah, I have second level spell slots.
And that doesn't cut it, unfortunately.
I didn't even know we had those. I thought I forgot to hand them over. I mean, I have them in my inventory.
I mean, well, at least the trip is easy because we have maps.
Yeah.
It's going way faster than it otherwise would go. I don't know what we can really expect when we go through the mountain pass, but
Yeah, as you guys are heading up the mountain pass, it's sort of a winding trail that you're going up. You have to go up and down, and you notice that there's like deep ravines and pits as you're going through, making it a little bit precarious to move around. You are able to make your way through, making good progress. With that said, Scout, give me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm good at that, especially now that I got a crown on.
go, Defender, go. Oh, you're the scout, never mind.
9. Does the crown get
Alright.
any bonuses?
No.
Oh, okay.
You feel confident
Oh.
that there's nothing there.
My god.
I suppose during our next long rest, I should identify the crown and figure out all of its properties.
Well, each one of these tiles is a day, right?
Oh, if a day has already passed, then I will identify the crown, and you can tell me whenever it becomes relevant.
The crown gives you information.
Oh,
Ooh. Does it know the state of the realm or something?
No, it just gives you information.
Oh.
It teaches you what happened in the past. All of this information, of course, being stuff that was known from the previous wearers of the crown. So you have a bunch of information from the previous owners.
So, like, sometimes I'll just auto-succeed on history checks.
Yeah, exactly. Does not
Okay.
require attunement.
Cool.
As you guys are walking through, Angie, you are just trying to like recall information from this crown. It's a very weird feeling trying to remember something that you don't know. But you're able to do it consistently time and time again, and you get a bunch of minute historical figures and facts. You guys are walking along, and we're pausing, and we're switching maps. Please, in this general area, put yourselves in the order you'd like to be in.
There's a lot of dudes.
I can't control me. It's possibly because of the curse.
Terrifying still.
Yeah,
I can't-
Bonar, you can
we can't
see
move because
all
the
of
game's
this.
paused, that's why.
It's paused, that's why.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've got long dark vision because of my... Right.
Yeah, because of your robes and your passive perception, as we start approaching, you can see all this coming.
I do have dark vision now. Is that something we have to toggle?
No, it doesn't matter in this case.
Okay. Cassie, what are you doing? Cat's getting into stuff.
What are the distances?
I think this looks pretty good.
Yeah, we're fine. I take it we're rolling initiative.
I see what looks like an elite skull. No, because its upper jaw is not bisected. That is not the jaw of an elite from Halo.
No.
Just in case anyone was wondering.
It wasn't.
I'm
Yeah.
sure some of our fans were. What? What is that?
What's that?
Blood drinker vampire?
Don't worry about it.
I can see him.
I rolled a 20. The king of the realm rolled a 20.
Amazing.
What is it?
The queen's crown, isn't it, though?
Oh, temper.
Right
It's all a
now,
matter of perspective.
when I change
What is
back,
it?
it'll be a king's crown.
Roll
You
and
can just call it the monarch's crown.
What happens if there's an actual
Ooh.
monarch's crown?
Oh, there's a bone dog over there.
There is.
Is it threatening to kill us?
Highly
Is it
likely.
staring at us and saying, "I'm going to kill you" in its thin, skeleton-y voice?
You are looking at all of these creatures, and you notice that they all have one thing in common, which is not depicted here because I do not have the art chops to do this. They're
I
all
can
wearing
only
preacher
see-
masks.
Also, I can only see one of them, so I assume there's only one. I'm gonna take steady aim at the only creature there and use sharpshooter to kill it, because it's a minion of the preacher.
All right, food fight part 2. Okay, go ahead.
They just see us, right? Oh, really?
They see you. You have the advantage on them. However, you saw them because of your passive stealth, which I just factored into consideration. They could not have seen you.
21.
21. That's a hit.
Okay. Lots of dice. 42 damage on the bone naga.
We long rested, right?
Yeah.
It's been a day? Okay. That means I got my Flash of Geniuses back. The best ability in the game.
32 damage?
42.
Yeah, because of the sharpshooter.
Gotcha.
But we'll get there eventually. We'll figure this out.
And then that's the end of my turn.
All right.
You had,
Maybe there are people
you
we
had
can't
plus
see
10 to
in the
hit even with
darkness.
sharpshooter?
When I don't know about you guys, but when I hover over the enemies in the combat tracker, I only see like either the first word or just the first bit of their name.
That
And
is
so
just you.
I see ghost, blood, most, which is Cal. Cal is just most. And then there's ghost and bone. I just find that really funny.
All right.
Cal is
Pass the
most.
turn then.
The Deathlock Mastermind gets to go, wherever that is.
Nice.
Are we supposed to be seeing more, or is it just way too dark?
I don't
It's
need
too
dark
dark.
vision.
Oops.
Okay.
Didn't mean to move. I meant to.
How high up is
Let's
this?
press a button. End my turn.
How high up is this? If you fall into the pit, you will probably die.
Wait. So the sides were on like a raised platform.
Yes.
Yes, you guys are.
Oh.
Think of it like a mountain. They have like these stable paths on
Yeah.
the side of a mountain, and then there's bridges going through it. There's a ravine here, which has a bridge going across it.
Oh.
But
to the left
you're
is
effectively.
up,
Yes.
and to the right is down. Okay.
Yes, you are on a very steep ledge, and looking down is just so deep that you can barely see the bottom.
Yeah.
And there's a Deathlock Mastermind who is going to do his best. But can't get very far. It's going to take cover behind this railing here, but is still going to be an aim and is going to shoot using its Grave Bolt feature. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Alright. It's going to attack. Grave Bolts.
Where's the attack coming from?
It's coming from the bridge,
Oh,
but a 13 is going to miss.
So it's coming somewhere in this direction. Can we
Yep.
see the line that the attack is taking?
Yes, you see like essentially like a shadowy bolt of lightning coming out towards you from this. And you can see for a brief second that there is what appears to be a skeletal man in a cloak, wearing a preacher's mask, who then ducks behind the railing of the bridge.
Okay. Can you like draw the general direction that the bolt came from, or like ping the location that we think it came from?
Yeah, or like a dot where somebody spotted it or something like that. You know.
Like so.
Okay. So it was like this.
Exactly.
What was the attack aimed at?
You!
Huh.
You
That sucks.
dodge it at the last second. Well, you did fire a gun at them.
Yeah. Well, they're evil, so they deserve it. And I'm the king of this land, so I get to fire a gun at whoever I want.
Is this thing a light source?
It is.
I need more light sources.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
These
I have
robes
dark
are
vision on this
amazing.
character.
A
Racial
ghost
traits.
gets close.
No,
However,
no.
the ghost is like partially inside the walls.
That was partial cover.
Yeah, it was partially in the walls. You can see it from out there. It has partial cover, just floating through the walls right now.
I think we have a bunch of sharpshooters in our team.
All right, wielder.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck a. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck another fairy fire. And I'm gonna do.
Boris Johnson compared Ukraine to Brexit, and that Ukraine must win for the same reason Britain must vote for Brexit, because of freedom.
Well, that's nothing.
That's not a cogent argument.
Trying to figure out where I'm gonna put this thing.
What are you putting?
Fairy fire.
Ah, nice. Oh, what's the range on it?
This is enough.
I guess you have to be able to see.
Yeah, I'll do this square.
Curious. I take it you can't see that far.
Nope.
The skeletal guy pops out, pulls out a wand, and counterspells your fairy fire.
Ooh.
Does he have to roll for that, or is?
This is
Nope.
below.
It's a first level spell.
Uh,
Automatically succeeds.
Which one did that? The Bone Naga?
There's a guy behind the Bone Naga who's popping out and casting spells.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we're gonna get another wand.
I think get close enough to see that guy. However close that is.
The rigors of vision.
So we can only see because of this fire, and then it just stops there, right?
Does no one have like dark vision? Past?
I do have dark vision, but
Oh,
I
how
can't
far is
see. I can only see a circle down here that looks like it's centered on Venari.
What's your dark
And-
vision? There might be a problem with your character permissions.
60.
Yeah, you should be able to see quite a bit.
Let me,
Actually.
I have the goggles of night now, which is how I got the dark vision.
Vision, damn, 60.
Because I figured post-apocalyptic kind of setting, I need a cloak and some goggles. I mean, that's just the stereotypical post-apocalyptic look.
Especially as like a Warforged.
Yeah.
Oh, your
That's
token was
super smart.
busted.
Oh,
Your token was busted.
okay. All right. I would have
This whole
argued
time.
to reposition my thing, but I got counterspelled anyways.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know why you're putting it over there, but alright.
I was seeing. It looks like I was seeing Venari's. Like, I had. My
I have
vision
light
range, but
cast off
centered
me
on
because
Venari.
I've got continual flame on my holy symbol.
Okay.
I can smother it to hide it, but usually I just have it out. That way we're not walking. in
Okay.
darkness.
Movement and stuff. I'll move up just 5 feet. Give people a route past me if they need. And defender. Yeah, I'll have the defender move up as well.
One thing that I really miss about the old Calcivir sheet is the old Calcivir character sheet had the inspirations done as like monsters that it controlled. So well-rested inspiration was a huge dragon with 1 hit point. I thought that was really funny.
It was okay. So there was a really cool advantage, which was that it was hilarious. There was a major disadvantage in that every time I hit long rest, all of my inspirations came back.
Ooh.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Alright, so that's the turn?
Yes.
Okay. Can you pass turn on your own? Let's see if you can do it.
Oh, how do I do that?
At the top, there's like a fist in the combat tracker. Like a fist, that's the combat
Yeah.
tracker. Do you see like at the bottom there's like a bunch of arrows and such that you should be able to use to pass your turn? There you go. Yeah, so this way you can pass the turns on your own, which should make things a lot smoother for everybody. As we
Alright.
don't have to ask yourselves, is your turn done? Because we'll just know. Anyways, there's a vampire here.
Okay, so everybody else is happy to move on. I was wondering if we could go over again. How do I pass my own turn?
On your turn, we'll go over this with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, now that it's not my turn, I don't see the arrow anymore.
Alright. This guy is going to do as he does best, and he's just going to dive down and try to bite onto the wielder.
Let's see. I'll give it disadvantage.
Alright, so the bite. What am I doing? I have macros. Whatever. Okay, that's a 14.
That is a miss.
That's going to slash you twice with the rapier. One of which is a miss. And then the last of which is a rousing also miss.
Miss.
Alright, the vampire has descended down onto the battlefield.
You're mine.
I'm gonna cast a big spell here.
Oh yeah, they're all undead, so you can radiant them to death.
I mean, I could, but I want to do this first. I want to cast Summon Celestial, the 5th level spell.
Ooh!
I'm going to use the Avenger template.
Summon God.
So this gigantic fucking... So basically summons an angel. But since I'm picking Avenger, will have some kind of ranged weapon, which just changes its damage and range, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes its turn immediately after mine.
It has dark vision too, so you can see things.
Yeah, 60 feet.
So this is a 5th level spell that you have?
Yeah.
You can cast a spell real quick.
Did I not?
Did it not create the creature? It might not. Yeah, it casted the spell but didn't create the creature. Yeah, let me create the creature.
I'd be very
Did you pick
surprised
up
if
a
it
golden
It'd be cool if it
reliquary?
could.
Where'd you get the golden reliquary from?
Does it have a material else that I don't have?
Golden reliquary worth at least 500 gold.
Oh, maybe I can't do that.
Shit.
So I don't think I have that.
Would you have 50 platinum?
Yes.
You can go and pick it up from Percy.
Yeah, subtract 50
Retroactively.
platinum and retroactively add it here. Because he did level up and he took this spell on purpose. I don't think he would have forgotten to get the reliquary.
You're like
Alright.
leaving town and your gob just whispers to you, hey, by the way, I forgot something.
Yeah, okay, Celestial Spirit. I don't think it has a stat block, actually.
It does. It's there. It's green.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna have an AC of 16. It's gonna have just 40 HP, 30 speed, 40 fly speed. It
Well,
uses
let's
my
do-
spell attack for attack roll, so that's easy. And then damage, in this case, is going to be 2d6 plus 2 plus 5. So plus 7.
So this is the Avenger, right?
Yeah. I'll command it to like fly up a ways and then shoot at this ghost.
Alright. I should have made something like that. So it uses
fine.
the ranged bow attacks.
Yeah. You want me to roll him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is just gonna be this 22 to hit,
Okay.
and then this much radiant damage. 13.
Okay, so this thing takes full damage from this, so that's 15 damage.
13.
Oh, 13.
What's radiant?
Okay.
So it might get doubled.
It's not doubled, but it is fully effective.
Okay.
Oh, right, because these ghosts probably hard to hit. Yeah. With normal weapons. All right, that's
Oh,
my
magic.
turn.
Equal to half the spell's level rounded down, so it has another attack.
Oh, you're right. I can do it twice. Way better. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Another 15.
Okay.
Okay.
The ghost is now ectoplasmed.
Ooh. What does that mean?
Bloodied, but for ghosts.
Oh.
That went over my head.
Yeah, you know, it's a bit of a deep cut. All right, pass the turn. Can you do it?
Yes, I can. I can. There.
All right, Calcivir, you're up.
Ghost injured. Oh, I can hit. Oh wait, how far? 9, okay. Okay, so I am constrained to using ranged weaponry right now. How do I... Alright, I just write everything out still. Angie, do you have a reaction? Also, sneak attack.
Yes, I do have sneak attack.
And also a reaction?
Right now,
Yeah,
how
you
would I
could
get sneak attack? I would need advantage.
You could shoot the vampire. He's a melee.
Oh yeah, I can shoot the vampire. And yes, I have a reaction.
You won't get advantage, but
Okay.
you'll get sneak attack at least.
Fairy Fire was dispelled and there's no other source of advantage or bless or anything like that.
Yep.
Right.
Great.
I would be shooting a vampire.
Oh, you want to shoot the vampire specifically? Would I also have advantage against the vampire, or are you just like, oh, it's because
There is no
like,
advantage.
yeah, it's different because you're a rogue.
Yes.
Strike.
He just has the ability to do sneak attack.
Oh, and use a bonus action? Alright, this is probably worth it. Okay, I'm going to use the attack action on my turn. I'm going to forgo my first attack and use a bonus action to direct an ally that can see or hear me to strike using their reaction, adding the superiority die to the damage dealt. It is a D8.
Alright. So this will be for Angie to shoot?
Or any other character who has sneak attack. But
That would be the only character.
Okay, I'm gonna use sharpshooter on the vampire. I rolled 9.
Wow.
14
shoot.
total.
Do I have rested inspiration? Because we did rest for several weeks in a time.
I don't know if like
Dilation
12 is resting. We didn't get a long rest during the whole thing.
Okay, I probably don't have well rested inspiration then.
Alas.
Sorry, Rain. I missed.
I probably would have missed also. Then, I'm going to use my longbow. Wait, is there enough positions to... Can I stand here? No, I don't think I can stand here.
What are you trying to do?
I want to use a 5-foot reach weapon on this vampire. Is that an option? If I stood, like, on the precipice?
Yes, you could.
Okay. Is there any risk that we're aware of, like, people shoving me off of the precipice and having to make a dexterity save and looking really cool?
There's a
There's
vampire
certainly
there.
a risk. There's a vampire there.
There is a vampire there. Do I bow something, or do I stab something?
I don't know if you can do enough damage to finish off the. Wait, when you draw your weapon, it becomes magic, right? I don't know if that
Yeah, for the-
bypasses ghost resistance or what.
Oh. Ghost resistance. I mean, I have +1 arrows. I just have a supply of +1 arrows.
Actually, can we do any knowledge rolls on? I know
On
that.
how ghosts work.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at Venari, what should I do? I know not the undead. Also, at Wielder, probably, but I trust Venari because
Yeah.
nobility and religion and stuff.
Yeah, I'm totally no religion stuff.
Yeah, 100% official religion master here.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
do I have a better
I know.
religion than you? Hilarious.
Are we rolling religion? I have good religion.
Acknowledging I'm a ghost.
Hey.
I guess we're all rolling religion.
Yeah, everyone's religious. In this case.
None of us know shit, apparently.
You don't know.
I-
a
Oh wait,
damn-
no, Angie does. Yeah.
Angie knows shit.
Angie is expert at religion.
Angie, which one are you looking on? The ghost, the vampire, the naga, or the wand guy?
I am going to look at the vampire because I feel like the crown might recognize him if I see his face.
All right. So this vampire will suck your blood.
Shit.
What you know about vampires is they can suck your blood, and that's really bad for you, because the damage that is taken in this way will never heal, but does heal the vampire until
Never
you do
heal.
a long rest.
Oh,
Never,
okay.
not never heal ever, but like you need to rest to recover it.
Oh. Wait, but Wheeler doesn't have blood. He said this several times.
I've got an equivalent.
If you can do like a 30 damage to the ghost. Actually, wait. I assuming you can do full damage. I think I would kill it.
Right.
It's Lieutenant Cal's turn.
It is still my turn to make a single attack.
It's only one attack, then attack the vampire. Like you're not gonna kill
You
it
the
in one go.
vampire? Okay.
You could longbow the ghost to death if you have a magic longbow. Which you do because you have the shield switcheroo.
Yeah, I have the +1 arrows would be what I would be using probably.
You just draw it. Oh, it would be magic because of your shield.
It would be like if you
I'm
killed
gonna-
it, that would be one less thing that can attack us before our next turn. But if you can't, then it's like
I'm going. Oh, I used my bonus action. I'm going to draw my Trail Flail of Fail and Impale, and I'm going to. Oh wait, that's not how I move my character. This is how I move my character. I'm gonna stand on the precipice, and I'm gonna attack the vampire.
Nice.
Uh, 1d20 plus 8, apparently.
the 19.
All right, that's a successful attack. So you can roll an additional damage dice as well with this.
Additional damage dice.
So you can click the roll damages here, underneath.
I'm gonna try doing that and see what happens. I'm gonna roll a d8.
Yep.
16.
All right, the vampire is hurt. Now, to end your turn, at the top, do you see like where the chat is? The combat tracker tab is to the left of the tab. And at the bottom, you should have an arrow that you can
But
use
if you
to
just
pass
roll
the
over
turn.
the tracker, you can also see an arrow.
That's true, you can also see it.
Oh, can I hide the carousel? Because this tab is more useful for me.
Yeah, you can hide the carousel if you'd like to.
Excellent.
So this is what I see right now. Maybe, okay, so you're saying the fist, the combat tracker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I hit end turn. And it appears to have ended my turn.
Yeah. Hey, there's another ghost somewhere.
There it is.
Another one.
Come closer.
Oh wait, that's a finesse weapon. Because I just drew it, and I have my shield out. So it's 18 damage, not 16.
Does he got your dex on?
I have 2 more. I have a 20
Yeah.
dex and 16 strength.
All right, the ghost is going to use its ultimate ability, Horrifying Visage. It's going to attempt to jump scare everyone within 60 feet. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Seven.
Does this
Is that
seem
what
worth re-rolling?
You probably
I
just
feel
be
like I have a
frightened.
+0, so I'm still likely to fail even if I re-roll.
Yeah.
They have Indomitable?
I do have Indomitable. I am Indomitable.
I thought we hope ruled that was different now.
You
And
okay.
Lascalia.
Oh, and this guy.
All right.
Let's-
We're sitting on these.
Yeah.
Possibly should reroll it,
Yeah.
because if you get jump scared, you might fall off, Cal.
I'll
If you
keep
get
my
scared, you're not suicidal. The opposite is
Cal
suicidal.
Severe.
That's me.
Ooh.
Nice.
For 4 rounds.
Angie.
High roll.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
These are some high rolls. You don't like these high rolls. Horrifying visage. I'm gonna read it out. Does this make the text appear? It doesn't. Can't make the text appear. I'll just read it out. Each non-undead creature within 60 feet of the ghost that can see it must succeed on a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute. So Angie and Calcivi are frightened of the ghost. Go ahead and mark the frightened condition. A frightened target. Oh, sorry. If the save fails by 5 or more, DC 13. So Angie and Calcivier have actually. Wait, Angie, you just made it. You're good. I did math wrong. I did bad math.
It's DC 13, so I failed it by 6.
Yeah, you did bad
Wait,
math
DC
again.
13. I did bad math twice. You're right. You did. I did good math and I did bad math again because I wanted to save you from this. If the save fails by 5 or more, the target also ages 1d4 times 10 years. You are now both 40 years older.
What the fuck?
Well,
What?
How long do changelings live?
I wonder if that's a curse effect. Or if it's just permanent.
Actually, how long do changelings live?
Slightly longer than humans. Typically about 100 years.
Oh yeah.
The
Well,
aging
if something
effect-
happens to me.
The aging effect can be reversed with a greater restoration spell, but only within 24 hours of it occurring.
Do we have greater restoration?
I can prepare it next time I
Oh.
sleep.
Well, you can fix me.
24 hours later. Uh-oh.
isn't it 8 hours later?
Well,
Yeah, just
true.
go to sleep now. What time is it in the day right now? Is it like late afternoon?
Here's the problem. I can only prepare one of them.
Well, we'll go to sleep for 8 hours, we'll wake up, and we'll go to sleep for 8 hours again.
Can't do it.
You can only
Illegal.
long rest once every 24 hours.
Hmm,
So we have to pick who gets it. I choose me. Just so we're clear.
I see.
Right.
Well, they can always do it again and
also costs
instantly kill us
diamond
from old
too.
age.
I don't know if there are old age rules in this edition. Somebody with more edition knowledge would have to tell me.
There are. They're very sparse
Hold on.
because they don't. This
Oh, I know.
rarely comes of.
I've got a ring of wishes. What are we worried about? Yeah.
Alright, I vote we greater restoration me and use the ring of wishes on Cal.
All right, the Naga is slithering skeletally. It gets here. It slithers up the wall a little bit to get an even better angle.
Comes lightning bolters, some breath or something.
You're all in the target zone.
Is it best
It
I can
casts
roll?
lightning bolt.
It is it's always goddamn lightning bolt. I think lightning bolt says everyone that's after the first person has some bonus, right?
Yeah,
use
everybody
my-
gets cover.
Which I don't know, is that advantage? or
Everyone
plus 2?
past the first one has +2 by rules as written.
Yeah, +2.
It's
Well,
not
I think
on
the spell itself
itself,
says as well.
but the interpretation
Hey,
of
look, I took 0 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me add the spell to his character sheet because the D&D Beyond polar thing didn't pull it correctly. But I'll find it. See, D&D
That's
Beyond.
not a, that's a 12. That's not great. Do I want to reroll? Oh, okay. Oh, the save is 10? Okay.
That's not correct.
Okay.
It should be. Should be 12.
But I just barely make it. Because
Oh,
of the
damn.
cover.
I just barely made it both times.
Nice. All right. Well,
Mine's a
got-
12 because of the cover.
Yeah, Calcifer, let's see the save.
I was trying to browse around to my old character sheet to see if I ever specified my age, so I think that I am now at... Oh, that's a good number.
Probably 6 or something.
This is just hit points. I won't
Hey.
keep Indomitable.
You did it. You made the save anyways.
Nice.
I think everyone made it, yeah.
Yep.
You take half
Alright,
the damage now.
Ben,
Congratulations.
Man, I love this button I can click to apply all the damages automatically.
I literally
So
can't fail.
Alright, it shoots this beam of lightning as it slithers up onto the side of the wall here. Top of the round, we are back at the newly aged Angie.
Can't see it. I am transformed.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot the bone dogger until it's dead. I'm going to steady aim first so I don't have disadvantage.
But his friend gives disadvantage. That's not good.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do it from here. But let's get +2. Let's see if this gets the right thing. And sharpshooter, so no, that did not get the right thing. So it should be 19. Oh, I guess it did do the right thing by accident.
No.
And then 12 damage. I need to roll sneak attack. That's 45 damage on the bone naga. Unless it doesn't hit with a 19.
The bone naga explodes from the force of this impact. You can see
Okay.
like the bone shatters throughout as its head just kind of rolls down and lazily hits the brazier.
Oh, it died?
Yep.
I've ended my turn.
Okay. It is now going to take a full action to hit 2 targets. And it is going to aim for... Let's find out. I should have rolled 2d4 instead of 2 1d4s, but I didn't. It's going to aim for Wielder and Calcifer, apparently. We're next to each other, so that works.
Is it doing bites or is it doing something else?
It's shooting beams out of its wand.
Yeah, this is a different character.
Oh, this is the deathlock. I can't even see the deathlock. So I
First
can't
hit
even-
on Wielder is just nowhere near a hit.
Miss.
Not even close. Second one. Ooh, 13. Not a hit either. This thing's just missing all the time. Alright. Damage Ghost is moving up. And it's moving up.
Is it gonna horrifying visage us? Can you be horrifying visage twice?
Calcifer, please give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, it's not an attack roll. Shit.
You sounded ominous when you said that.
Well,
So
I can
I'm
warding
gonna
flare in
give-
an attack roll.
Once I know that I fail the roll, I'm allowed to use Indomitable. Do I fail?
No.
Wait, did you say that you're using... Oh, okay.
Wielder, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna do some melee attacks for the first time in a while. I'll go for the vampire first. There is no way I have my macros ready. 2, 1, +1, Warhammer of Resonance. 29 to hit. 12 bludgeoning damage against the vampire.
All right, it takes this hit and then holds its rapier out in front, now fully ready.
I'll attack again. Ooh, so close. 16?
It will parry this attack to avoid the damage.
Do we get any follow-up with saves on the Frighten, by the way, or is it just permanent?
1 minute.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. So sorry, I should have called for a wisdom save.
10. I'm still frightened.
How do I view a token's health? Like, if I wanted to look at Defender's health.
Do you not see it when you mouse over? It's supposed to mouse over. Well, why is Defender hostile? What the hell?
Well, I see a bar, and it's a lot lower than it should be, so I'm betting that the right stats were not imported.
Probably.
Yeah, its hit points are incorrect.
What should they be?
It should have a max HP of 53. It should be at 42. I can change it, I think.
All right.
I'll work on this later. I wish it imported properly. Oh, and then Force Empowered Rend. Yeah, let's see what this is. 15. Yeah, that's wrong. So that should be plus 11. So it's a 26. No, 26.
That hits regardless.
10 force damage on the vampire. Is it bloodied at all?
After 10?
After...
Nope.
After...
Not after
22.
10 days.
Okay, then... Hold on, this might be the first time I use this. Has anyone taken damage? Yeah, we've all taken damage.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Arcane Jolt and deliver an extra 2d6 of force damage.
Okay.
6. 7.
It is now at this point that it is bloodied.
Okay. And then pass turn. There we go.
It's going to start by stabbing with the rapier.
I'm gonna use my reaction to Warding Flare it.
I can do that.
All right, the
I'm
you can do it
rapier
on
is
second.
warding flare.
Yeah. It'll give a disadvantage.
Oh,
basically.
good call. You
I'm-
avoid this guaranteed hit. 23.
Is this the bite attack or the rapier attack?
Rapier.
You know what? I'm gonna shield. I think it
All
might
right.
be trying to push me off, so I'm gonna shield.
Okay. It then dances around you here, taking an attack from the defender.
Okay. Oh, I forgot this is wrong again. That's a miss. That is a 1.
And it is going to stab with the rapier onto Cal Severe.
A miss.
24 hits.
So, wait. Did you use Warding Flare?
I used
Or
it
did I
on
use-
yeah, the first attack.
Okay, then I'm now using Deflect Attack on that.
All right.
Nice.
12
The
does not
attack
hit.
is deflected. Then it gives a confident smirk as its plan has worked, as it now goes in for the bite.
I'd like to
okay.
cast Silvery Barbs.
Let's go!
What does that spell do?
Silvery
It
Barb.
makes him reroll.
Ah.
It's not disadvantage, it makes him reroll. And use the lower roll.
21.
Probably still hits.
Okay. 21 hits.
Okay.
Calcivier, give me a charisma saving throw.
Good luck, champ. Yeah.
Thank you for the luck.
There we go.
Oh, I've given you advantage on that, which is accidentally immediately consumes. So maybe you get a 20.
All right, so
Okay.
you are going to have a temporary -9 to your max HP. So this, I'll just put it right here. There we go. 6, and then you also take 9 damage as well. You were you were at 74 before. What were you at before?
I took 11 damage from the lightning bolt, and I used to be at 85 max hit points. So, math. I don't know if I'm 9 below my health total.
Yeah, so you should
Or-
be at 65, and then you also take an additional 7.
What's the... from the bite?
Right. So there's the physical portion, and then there's the necrotic portion. So you take 9 from the necrotic, which also reduces your max HP. And then you also take the physical portion.
Alright, that makes sense.
There we go. You've been bitten, but you have made the save, so you've avoided the worst of it.
I have, oh yeah, 21 hits. I am not bloodied.
Bonari.
I'd like to step up, and I'm going to channel divinity, Radiance of the Dawn, to do damage to everyone within 30 feet of me, any enemies within 30 feet.
What? This is con save, I believe?
Yeah.
I remember stuff.
Does this work? Did I just click
Wow,
it?
they all failed. They all beefed it.
It's 20 radiant damage. Oh, they did beef it.
Hey.
And then I will, as a free action, order my angel to shoot a hurt ghost, and then the vampire.
Wait, does this work? It's not working. I'll just apply half damage twice then. Here we go. Okay, one of them
Oh,
dies.
stat. Okay, cool.
Oh, both of them die.
No, I
Oh.
had them all selected.
Can you kill the ghost that used Visage on me so that I don't have disadvantage on hitting things?
Yeah, I'll tell the guy to attack it twice. So he'll do this first attack. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Oh, okay. It was 2d6 plus 2 plus 5 radiant damage. 14 radiant damage.
Okay, one more.
You're gonna
Near
attack.
death.
It also hits. Probably kill it, maybe. 12 damage.
You got it.
Hooray! Rain, we're no longer frightened of it. Or I guess we're probably still frightened, but we can't see it, so it doesn't have any effects.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No
What's
longer
with its
frightened.
body?
Nope, the frightened is ended because it's died. Because there's no more source of the fear.
Nice.
Which means full power Calcivier with flanking.
Oh, it's flanking. This turn I do have access to my bonus action because I am not going to commanders. So I'm going to lob my flail over at the wall where it's definitely not going to fall off and be lost to us forever. And I'm going to draw my spear. And then I'm going to try to figure out where my... I think I
Oh,
have to type this out. Yeah, what's up?
the vampire is probably not in order because you deleted him by mistake. It's
Interesting.
I don't know if he was ever there. No, I think he was there at one point.
Why does this have...
the vampire used to go before me, I think.
This 9? Oh, because it's okay. Finesse. Okay, so I can just hit this button. This is for a spear attack. Doesn't look like it.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Dang. Alright, I'm going to try that again.
I'm assuming you added flanking to that?
Oh, I did not add flanking to that. I'm just hitting a button.
15 does not hit, but this does.
17-ish.
That does hit. Yep.
Doesn't have disadvantage, right? There's no, like, me having advantage on my attack roll?
Nothing of the sort.
Damn. Well, I get to hit once. And then I'm going to...
Roll your damage?
Oh, this is versatile. Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Yes, I'm going to roll the damage. Which I think is just this.
You can also click the roll damages button as well.
I can, but it's... it is going to be incorrect.
No.
Yes, because this is a rapier and I'm attacking with a spear.
Oh, I see. The horrors of porting.
Right, yeah. So whenever somebody does the macros, that was an assignment due like 2 weeks ago, I think. That would be cool to be able to, for me to move forward on coding my note. 1d6 plus 6. I don't think that I have any other bonuses. I don't think flanking does plus to damage, and I don't think I have any like bless. Doesn't do damage. Oh, wait, no, I didn't use that either. Yeah. I do 11 damage, and then I'm going to use my Polar Master bonus attack to do the same roll, but with a d4 damage instead.
Okay.
I do 20 damage. That's my turn.
This thing is on death's door, but still alive.
Ooh, it's Isaac's turn. I am going to, I believe, non-lethally shoot this man, because if I shoot him, he's just going to turn into ash and then reform as a reliquary. And then we can't interrogate him because he's as reliquary. I don't know if I know that about vampires, but that seems like common sense.
Okay.
So I'm going to non-lethal him. Oh, a sharpshooter. 24.
Okay, let's see the damage then.
It's weird how technically the default when you have sharpshooter is not to use sharpshooter,
42.
but it has to be really arcane circumstances to not be a good idea.
Hey, it had 3 health. This
Okay.
is the Kilda's vampire.
Well, not
I
that
guess we should
Gildist.
interrogate it soon.
Wait, hold on.
Right, there's still one left, huh?
There is. It's on the bridge.
Well,
Shooting wands at us.
use advantage, so I can still run. I can still move.
That's true. Gotta move.
Are there any spells that cost bonus actions? No. Okay.
Could have finished it off if I had used a maneuver.
I will
Sad.
go there.
The preacher sends his regards the rising.
And this guy jumps off the bridge, and then dimension doors, and he's out.
Oh.
Wait,
You
can
could have just
anyone-
cast Dimension Door on the
anyone
bridge. You didn't need to jump.
Can anyone counterspell?
Oh, Happy's not here.
Oh no, Happy doesn't have the counterspell ones.
Meaning we can't get his counterspell wand.
Oh no. That hurt a lot, and I've got like joint issues now, and pretty sure I'm way older than I used to be, because it is a lot harder than it used to be to maintain this youthful figure.
Cal, you also look like you're way older. No offense.
These hands feel foreign.
I'm giving you all inspiration just for that voice acting. I legit got chills. Great job with that.
Hooray. Now I just need to get my arc back and sleep for a day, and I can create plot points.
I could restore one of you tomorrow after we sleep.
Oh, that would be much appreciated, and thank you for your sacrifice, Calcivir.
Why have we only the one?
Like, I'm not powerful enough to cast that many 5th level spells.
Do we have any spell juice left? I think I drank all the spell juice I had. Wheeler, do you have any spell juice left?
Nope. Kept it in my shop.
Shit.
That wouldn't do a 5th level spell slot anyways. Oh wait. Oh, wait a minute. I've got piety. I could potentially get 2 casting of it.
Oh, he's a piety.
Because
Don't
Alex will
Tolkien's
help me.
earrings do something like this as well?
Because
I
I
don't
can
remember what
get
the earrings
back.
do.
Where did I write this down? 2d3 plus 1 levels of spells on a short rest. So what we could do is we rest for 8 hours, I prepare the spell, I cast it once, then we can short rest whenever we want, and then I can cast it again, assuming I don't roll complete garbage.
You would need at least.
It would cost
Isn't it like a
Choose for
50,
one tray.
50? It's like a 70% chance. Is
Let's
it?
see. 2d3 plus 1, calculate, summary.
These be
There are 3 outcomes
5 or
that are
higher.
bad and 5 outcomes that are good, right?
It's a 2/3 chance of being good. So that's kind of like healing you like 31 years or something, whatever a third is. No, it's like 27 years.
We're standing around, I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. Top people off. Everyone gets 17 HP.
Oh, can we top the vampire first
Oh,
so that you can prayer healing him so we can interrogate him before you kill him?
I don't think it would hurt him.
No, I want to wake him up so we can interrogate him. I tie up the vampire. One of us has rope. I don't want to figure that out.
Alright,
No, I
the
should have
vampire
selected
tied up.
characters when I did that, huh? Then it would have done it automatically.
Can all vampires turn
Let
into
me just
bats,
try
or is that
again.
just apology?
Is this-
Unclear.
Let me see if
You
this
could
works.
ask Apology, but Apology
did
is
not.
as listless as ever.
Wait.
Isn't she dead? What do you mean listless?
Oh, I see.
Apology is not dead.
They beheaded her, didn't they?
That does not
She's a
kill
vampire.
vampires.
Okay. Does she just need to drink our blood or something? So we can do that.
If you want the healing, select your token and then hover over the 17 and hit the art, yes.
Oh, I don't need any healing. Actually, the only people who are injured are Wielder, Defender, and Cal.
Because I just applied the healing to me.
Oh.
As a reminder here for all of you Apology fans, Apology was completely shell-shocked after finding out that Sylvania is alive, but also completely and irrevocably evil.
Oh. So she's like in her backpack as Matt or something?
Exactly.
Oh. We'll have to wake her up at some point.
But there's this other vampire here who's been tied up.
Yeah, let's question him. I slap him awake. Also, I take his mask off so I can see if I recognize him.
Go ahead and make a history check.
Okay. Hat did not automate a history check, so chances are low. 19.
You pull from the hat and you recall that 743 years ago, this man was a wanted criminal.
Ooh.
A long time ago.
So I don't know his name?
Yes.
What is it?
I'm gonna write it out here because you're going to immediately ask me what it
yeah. How do we?
is. It's Haliaste. So, Haliaste.
Wake up, Haliaste. We wanted to ask you some questions.
I have not heard that name in some time. I appear to have been bested in combat.
Yeah, been a couple 100 years, huh?
How did you know his name?
I just know things. So, what's up with the ambushing us and all that? Like, why are you trying to kill us?
The commander willed it. I am following orders.
You mean the preacher or someone else?
He looks over at the bridge and sees his commander is gone.
I do not know this world. I was in an endless hellish torment. For hundreds of years, I felt my soul ripped apart into millions of pieces. It was an agony from which there was no end.
Oh,
I
you're
felt
unshapeable.
a great evil from deep within. Then, one day I was given form anew, and told that I must follow a man by the name of Nula. I did not understand why, but I could not use their commands.
And how about now? Are you able to disobey the commands now? Haliaste?
I do not have a commander to issue them, I suppose. I don't know if I could refuse their commands if they asked of me. Tell me, how fares the war against Scania?
That war ended a while ago. I mean, we and Bruscania have been in peace for a while.
I see. So you would accept peace with those dogs?
How long ago did the war end, Pog? Wasn't that like ages ago?
Mm-hmm.
100 years or
Ages
something?
ago.
Like a
It's-
couple 100 years? Or...
Yeah, it's been like a forever war that stops and then starts and then stops and then starts again. And the core instigating factor is that our friend Xenos really wants to destroy Dast.
Oh, right. What about the most recent one? When did that end?
About 100 years ago, give or take. Time is relative in the Canvas world. One thing that you do know, however, from pulling history is that Haliaste was a criminal because he started murdering people that opposed the war.
Ooh. The war's been over for 100 years, Haliaste. Your crusade is over now. Besides, the world is nearly destroyed. We have much more important things to worry about.
And what do you think will happen when the tyrants of Scania get their way?
Bruscania was being led by a tyrant. The people themselves are just people.
They are pawns to his will, to his aspirations.
And you would have no idea what that feels like,
Well,
Clever.
Dast is here, you know? In the north?
Very well. I shall head north. Thank you for sparing my life.
What are you gonna do when you go north?
My blade has not yet completed its work.
Then you're gonna try and stop Dast?
He nods.
This is agreeable, right? You did, you did take the Silver Shield and cause a revolt within the city, even before the apocalypse.
They allowed this damned beast into our city?
It wasn't much of our choice.
He,
Haliaste.
To be fair, the
his
city
eyes
was
are
on lockdown.
bloodshot. He points his sword towards you, Angie.
You... I cannot even believe what has happened since I have transpired. The royalty have lost everything. You would let...
I've only become royalty in the past few days. I intend to change things.
I see. And you would take up the sword against our foe?
Against Dast? I already have.
He sheaths his blade.
I see that the city is not yet completely lost.
Take up your crusade against Dast if you wish, Haliaste, but if you can continue your crusade against the citizens of my city, then we will have words.
He gives you a wry smile.
Anyone who would support that beast is not a citizen of Slaypool. I will not harm anyone that truly cares about the Asmaelan dynasty.
That's all I asked. Go now, citizen. Do your duty.
This like
Slaypool.
nearly dead vampire just picks himself up. He's having to use his sword in its scabbard as like a cane as he walks forward to the north. After a while, he leaves. He just went as far north as he could, and he vanishes into the horizon.
Oh. Surely they'll bite us in the ass later.
And that is where we'll end our session. Thank you to Forgotten Adventures for the art assets used to make the battle maps. Does anyone else have a shout out they'd like to make?
Shout out to Mac and Cheese.
Shout out to Mac
Shout
and
out,
Cheese.
shout out to Cashew, whose birthday we missed last week.
Happy birthday, Cashew.
Yeah, happy
Wow.
birthday, Casher.
Happy birthday!
That's his can. Did you get him
Year
something for his
old.
birthday?
I gave him a piece of bread. Or a
Piece
piece
of
of bread. He
What are we gonna
will
call
go
this one?
after any bread on a counter, and so I finally gave him a piece.
We're gonna
What do
call
you
this In the Eye of the Beholder.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. No debate needed. That's just the best possible answer. All right. Great session. It's good to be back in combat. Hopefully we'll resolve whatever technical issues there are. Hopefully someone will figure out how to do macros.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
Guys,
see you next
we
Sunday.
fought a beholder without taking any damage.
That's true. That's something that the protegs didn't do. So the
Yeah.
rising officially greater than the protegs, pound for pound.
Huh?
I don't really like being king.
What level were we when we fought that beholder?
Tyreses?
We're like
Higher.
level 9, or I think it was the same
Yeah.
level, because that was the second arc, right? That was Isle of Dread.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so about same level.
That would have been after the death cart race.
Yeah.
Because we got the orb from the death cart race.
Mhm.
Which
Yeah,
means
it was the first thing we did
after-
after the death cart race.
Or 5 a.m. arc. Then a death card, and then that.
All right. Well, see most of you on Saturday and one of you on Sunday. Also, I'm going to post something in Faith Images because I've just seen it and it's canon now. All right, good work, good hustle.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for participating, everybody.
Thanks for
There you go.
DMing.
I don't really like
He's
being
gone.
king. It's fucking great so far.
Fog's already gone, but I like the music.